how long am I on that go? Sorry about it shut off there. For some reason it wasn't showing it was live. So I don't want to take any chances and it not work. So I tend to restart if it doesn't show up after several attempts. Okay, just going to set the language so that people can do, you know, the subtitles if that's possible. I mean, I don't know if I'll put the name of the game in, but I'll probably be okay. Where are we? Right, okay, just want to click that, save the changes, and off we go. Okay, right, let me quickly get going because we're slightly late now. So, howdy everyone. Right, chat is up. Okay, right, chat is up. But what I'm going to do is I'll switch to my phone because I don't want it up on that. I want on my phone because it's a lot easier for me to see it. With my very poor eyesight. So don't worry, I will cut out anything that's dull, boring, or whatever. Okay. So I'll just chop off that beginning bit, but I'll probably leave the bit where you said you come in. You had a bad night. Oh dear, Ghost. What was the problem? Howdy, partners. Okay. Oh, tell me about it, Ghost. Let's have a little bit of a chat before. I do want to try and do a little bit of chat at the beginning. So we can just say hello, you know, say so hopefully people will come in, join in, say, you know, enjoy the gameplays. We've got our glasses on so we can see a little bit better. It's a little bit more sharper now. Let me just pull out that lead as well, don't need that. Goodbye. Oh, lack of sleep, yeah, I had that on Sunday night, guys. Sunday night I was like you. I didn't get hardly any sleep. I only got about 4 hours sleep, so I was a little bit tired towards the end of the day. And then Monday night, which is last night, I overslept till 11 o'clock today. So I caught up on my sleep, but I feel more sluggish today than I did then. So I hope you'll hopefully catch up on that. I'm just going to look at these settings. A good tip, if anybody's on PC especially, you're going to get all the, you know, very high settings and all that lot. If you change any settings, did not know you streamed that, Kitty. Okay, yeah, I did leave a message saying it was coming up, but not everybody looks in the community thing. So I do try to give some, you know, some notice on those things. If change these settings at the moment with the first patch. If you change your settings on PC or maybe on the consoles as well, change your settings before you start the game. If you change the settings after, they may not go into effect. So if you're on PC and you've got DLSS, there's a certain one of those you shouldn't do, and there's also you shouldn't do hardware lumens. Do software lumens. That will improve the performance of the game. So I just want to say that right at the start. Okay, we'll put the music back up. Okay, but first of all we have to decide on our character. Okay, so where are we? So let's confirm that. Okay, we decide on our character. Let me have a look to see who's winning in the poll, and then I'll take that poll down. Alright, so let's have a look at this. Come on, Mr. Phone. The poll. Right, hang on. So it takes me a while to work all the stuff out, even I don't understand it. You know, got, you know, terrible memory, as you know. So let's see what the latest thing is. This is the final. This is where we make our decision. At the moment, it is Wendy is 60%, and play as Ray, the awesome build, which is practically this. Actually, I don't know why I did 3 options. I should have done 2 options. Do you want me to play as a male or a female of the same race? Because we are the same actual build. So really it was just 2, so I don't know why I put that last one in. So really 60-40 in favour of the female. So what I've done is, okay, is we have one save here, which is now called Wendy Robin. Okay, this is no other play that we've got on here. Okay, but we still have RayRay, because if we go to here, this is all our saves for RayRay. This is where I saved it. So here is where I made the change. So what I did is It makes no difference to me. So what we did was we went back to the sewers one, because I deliberately made one before I went out. Not that I was going to change it then, but I always do. Okay, and then we went all the way through as we did. Okay, and went to here. Okay, and then we went to there, right? But the last save I've got for him is this, because we're going to make our way to Wellspring Cave. Because I did the old Oblivion going to Wellspring Cave, so instead of going to Weynon Priory, which we will at some point, we're going to go to Wellspring thing. But not only have I done that, but we've also done Wendy. Okay, so Wendy is at the same point. Okay, there's slightly longer hours, because it took me a little bit long to just find some of the things. And we are at the same spot. Okay, so you've chosen Wendy, so therefore once I press this button I could delete RayRay, although I could still keep him if you want. So you've decided to go female, so we're going female, so we're at the same level. Okay, we've done slightly longer hours. That's all, because I was a little bit more running around that I had to do. Alright, basically that's where I left it. That's where I left you in the stream. But I just went on to this point here. Okay. Am I going no? I do not have achievements. Okay, so we're going to load in Wendy, because that's what you've chosen, everybody. So we are the same character, the same build, the same class, and the same race. Okay, it's just that we've changed sex. Alright, so and we have the two-handed weapon, so we are now like this. Okay, so there's not much difference. And we have exactly the same hairstyle as Wendy on my old Oblivion, so we have the same build. I didn't bother about getting the face exactly, because the faces are completely different in the original, but we have the same hairstyle. And there in front of us is Wellspring Cave. Hope you guys are having a blast. We are having a blast. So let me write down Karim and Ghost. Thank you, Ghost, for coming in. I will never ever do a nasty player ever again. I'm not going to do it again. What's it, Karim? Hang on, I've forgotten how to spell Karim. Sorry, it's a slow start, isn't it? It's alright. Karim, right, okay, I'm going to make sure I spell Karim right. Okay. Karim, please don't worry. So we are now Wendy, okay? We have the same stuff. Exactly the same stuff. That's my age. You can, you know, I'm over 70. I'm an old man who's been playing games since the very first games came out on the very first Atari console. And I was quite young then, although I was actually quite old. I mean, I was back in the 80s, so it's a long time ago, but I was in my 20s or something, I don't know. So we have the same stats. The only difference is one of these is slightly different, just slightly. Morning, NJ. So let me say hello to everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. My enthusiasm is back due to this game. So we're basically pretty much the same as we are. The only change is Conjuration is on this character, and it should be the other one. So that's the only difference. Okay, let's go towards Wellspring Cave. Alright, because this is the one we did before the remaster. Alright, so let's sneak in. So we've still got a battle axe, but we're going to change to an axe, a normal one-handed axe. So I do believe Wendy, I'm not sure if Wendy had a shield or not, but we're going to use an axe, not a two-handed weapon. Sorry about the cat one and the thing, but it was just a little bit of fun. Give me a chance to play Oblivion, but without revealing too much. I've revealed a little bit too much on the cat one because we got all headed north to Skyrim, and we got our view of Skyrim. So I'm going to try and play this game too, as I would normally play it. Okay, so this is like I'm playing it and streaming it at the same time. So I'm going to start taking time to go back to the town and take on all the quests. So we're gonna do that as well, because to me this is like a new game. The only thing I can remember of Oblivion is an odd couple of things. You missed your sweet voice on that kitty stream. You did you? Well, that's I pre-recorded that on straight onto the hard drive. Oh no, I pre-recorded it on Twitch for, you can only do an hour long or something. So I could only do an hour, but it was to make sure that the quality of the sound was good, because it seems to happen more on let me just check my inventory. It seems to happen more when you got the mic plugged in. There's more problems. So what exactly have we got? So this is Wendy. So almost the same hairstyle. He did have a part in. So we just lost the moustache. Alright, but we've got a bow for some reason, so we'll have to drop the bow, because we're not really, so you know, I don't think agility wise, I don't think we got a load of agility, so we do have that. I may have to drop it, we'll see. I think one of those settings is just a tiny, there's only a slight difference between all of them. What's this, a minor respite tome? Oh right, okay, we've got a minor respite added to my spell list. Okay, I must have picked that up, which I think, yeah, the other character did. Right, I forgot what I was doing now. Oh yeah, I was trying to find out if I had a Mortal and Pestle. Oh, we have got a Mortal and Pestle. Okay, it's a novice one. So Mortal and Pestle. Oh wait, this is an alembic and a retort. That's the Mages Guild Charter. Now, so I'm going to be playing this like I would normally play it, as though I restarted the game all over again, because I only remember Wendy stuff, nothing much else. So I might take that one. Fundamental mark. I know. Does this? So this tells me, I think, about what each thing does. It's an element, yeah, I just realised that, Goose, yeah. So these are the tools which, whatever, but it's all in the, so I won't pick that up because it's all in the help thing. So we shouldn't need to go into that. So if this is slower than some people who tend to rush through, because most of the people I've seen rush through all this. So as you can see, it is exactly the same as my original Oblivion. The whole layout, everything, it's just that it's higher textures, but basically the same thing. So you're not going to see much difference except the huge graphical update. Okay, but it's worth doing this because I don't think it was very big, this one. Right, so we've got this double-handed thing. We'll have to use that for a minute. Wendy was using the bow. Yeah, not everybody knows anything about the game, yeah. So I'm trying to give you some info on when I played, with my original character. So yeah, some people are not liking this camera zoom in thing because it's, oh, I think this is the locked door. Because when we did our first, our Wendy one. So we're now Wendy, not RayRay. We need a key. So I don't quite know how to get that key. Alright, so we'll have to see what happens there. So I'll put this away so I go a little bit quicker, because as you should know, you go a little bit quicker, put the weapon away. The big, those two things I've been doing that for quite a long time. I just don't think of it at the time. So I probably won't go down there now. Right, okay. Right, actually, let's see what's on our hotbar. Oh yeah, I'll put this here, so anytime I can do potions. Okay, so we're going to use flame in that one, okay? And I don't really want to use two-handed hammer thing, but it's all we got until we get an axe. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I've got a job to see it. I think he can swim faster. I'm not really sure. Oh crikey! I didn't. Oh no! No. Yeah, I got to think which button to press because there's two possible buttons I could press here. So I must have less, you know, less kind of, I don't know, what do you call it, breath. Right, there is a quicker way of getting through to this. If you go to the, you know, more expensive stuff, those should show up the potions. Alright, so we're going to take one of those. Oh god, oh god, I got, oh yeah, I can't press the buttons inside. It's like, PS5 is such a small button to press. It's a terribly small button. It's, you know, it's a big button on my Xbox. It was like I got to like maneuver past the button to get to it, and it's really small, and I got very big thumbs. So it's really difficult for me to hit that very small button that PlayStation I've got on. So we're doing it again and again here. Sorry about this, everyone. Maybe I'll cut that bit out there. I didn't realise this bit was underwater as well. So I'll fill this out another time, but basically it doesn't do much. Have I got anything that helps me with... yeah, I'm struggling with the UI, to be honest, because it's slightly different than what I'm used to. Can I do anything that helps me with breathing? I mean, I very much doubt it. Yeah, I wish they'd improved the improved this UI and just did more categories, like an alchemy section or something. I mean, well, there is an alchemy one, but just kept the potions separate than the ingredients. I wish they'd have done that. So I've got to think all the time what I'm doing. So that's sorcery. So let me change that. Yeah, let me... Right, there's two of those. Let me get a minor one if I can. A weak potion of healing. Let me do that. It's probably a silly idea, but it's... Yeah, I can get used to the system, to be honest. It's kind of an old system. It's like you got to push a button to do it. It's really kind of awkward, where you got to do that and then press that. Yeah, it's a fiddly system. It's taken me a while to get used to it. So I've got to go like that and then do that. Okay, I'll try and do that. Oh, come on. Ah! Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, I'll give up then. Okay, it looks like we've got less health. So I'll tell you what, let's not do Wellspring Cave then, because I haven't got enough health. I wonder if there's a bed in here, actually. If there's a bed, I might be able to level up. Sorry about this, I will cut all this out. Let me just see if I've got a level up. I haven't. So my health must be really low then. I mean, it doesn't say actually, does it? It doesn't actually say what my health is. Where's my health? Oh, it's only 66. So for some reason I have very low health on this character. I mean, I've got the awesome build, which is practically identical to the other one. Yeah, I've only got, I've got, yeah, I think I have slightly less on this character. I wonder why that is. I must have, you're not used to this game, yeah. Although I like the UI, I'm not used to it. It's not a natural thing for me to do. I know exactly how to do the old game. So I think I'll just pick up the ingredients and we'll go out, because I don't think there's much in here. I can't remember if I think there may have been a goblin, but we'll get the alembic. Okay, we'll do that. We'll pick up the stuff. Don't worry, I'll cut all this out, okay? So I'll just seamlessly put it together. Alright, so I'm just going to pick up some ingredients, make sure I don't miss any ingredients. Do this. Sorry about this, it's already descended into a mess, isn't it? Alright. Sorry. So we won't do it. I just want to get these ingredients a minute. We haven't got enough health. I have to wait till I level up, and then we'll have to pile it into health, I think, because we can't make that swim. Because it's filling up there, but it's not filling up the air, obviously. And I haven't got a potion of able to breathe in water. So we'll do the other one where I think there's some goblins, and I don't think there's a cave. So we'll have to wait a little bit. As you can see, the performance is not great. You know, you've got to have quite a high-powered PC apparently to play. You know, without stutters. Yeah, there's the other places somewhere around. It is a mine. So let me just look at the, which I think is about here. I think it's in that kind of direction. So we have these distance markers, which I really like, I must admit. So that's, hang on, that's slightly wrong, isn't it? So it looks like there's something there, but it's not telling me what it is. Ah, there it is. Okay, empty mine. Okay, let's, so let's go to the empty mine. That's the two that we did. So I haven't got enough health, it looks like, but to do the other one, to do the swim. So this is where we met the goblins in our first play. Right, okay. We're going to get them from distance because we're a battle mage. Alright, now we've missed. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this I don't think he's doing much, is it? Oh, crikey, hang on. Oh no! That's an trouble this here. I thought this... hang on. I've got to think of like which button is on. Because there's a quick one which is... There are two different buttons to access the same thing. I don't know about you, but it's slightly confusing. And I'm so late at doing stuff that I'm going to pay heavily for that. So I've got to be very careful here. This, you know, I hate these big weapons, which is why I want to get rid of it. So I think when Wendy went to this empty mine, I got a feeling there was somebody that had an axe. So we're going to switch to that axe because it's a quicker weapon. Hello, Neptunescape. Hello. Right, let me just stop there. Oh, sorry, we're not off to a good start, are we? You know, lack of sleep plus overslept. Right, who's it? Neptunescape. Neptunescape. I'm trying to do my best. You know, speed was never my forte. So we'll try and use this magic for a bit and keep it at distance. Another lockpick. Right, we found the empty mine. So once we've done done this one, then you know, we can go back to you know, playing our normal game, and but we'll probably go to Vilverin, to be honest. But look around, his weapon could have dropped because all the weapons drop from their inventory. The armor doesn't, but the things like the shields or the other thing, they will. Okay, I'm very tempted to switch weapons, to be honest. WB potion, scales, onions, white. What's WB? Weak poison? Weak potion? Okay, that's a point. How do you show the details of it? I'll tell you what, it doesn't show the ingredients, does it? Hello, Jauffre. Hello. Hello, Jauffre. How are you all? So I've had a little bit of a sad start because we can't swim very far. So I kept dying on that thing, and so I'll try and get slowly used to that. But yeah, it's difficult. I got to think all the time which button of the two that I press. Okay, so we've got good health. We're going to save when we go through, but I'm going to do a hard save this time. So yeah, it's a lot of like flicking through the systems, whereas at independent. So adept, I'll do the music up a little bit. I don't know what this assist does or anything. The camera motion is head bobbing. We have put that on. Right, so Oh yeah, so it's taking me a while to work all this stuff out. I'm doing a hard save here. A new save. So welcome Jeffrey, welcome everyone. Sorry about that little bit of a dodgy start because I couldn't swim far enough. Right, okay. So we're going to try and get rid of this thing as fast as possible. It's two-handed weapon because I don't like two-handed weapons. Though if you looked at my original Oblivion, you'll see this is identical. It's just that it's very higher, much higher textures. So we could possibly go around there, and there's something in there. So this is where we got to look at the map again. So yeah, I wish it would stay there. So we can either go right, or we can go... Yeah, we can either go there, or we can go there. Not sure what Wendy did. So I'll tell you what, I think Wendy went left. Although I could have been right. What do I know? So we're slightly Wendified. We're the male version, now we're in the female version because you voted for the female version. Alright? But we're going to try and use this distance thing in a minute because this weapon is far too slow. Why you shouldn't have a slow weapon is because that makes it very difficult. It's too slow to hit, really. It may do a lot of damage, but guy may hit you a couple of times before you actually hit the target. You can block, of course. So don't forget you can block. My apparel is broken. It's less effective when it's broken. As you can see, it's very slow. In the original Oblivion, you could swing faster because all the weapons swung faster on the original one. It's slightly slowed down now so that it's more natural, as like Skyrim. Oh, there's a mace. So as you can see, they drop separately. Okay, but I don't want to have a mace. See, it's got that thing there. Does that mean that I've leveled up? It could be that means I've leveled up. Right, that's where I came in. Yeah, if you ever, I think I did pick up a pickaxe. Something is broken. Yes. Okay, let me just check what that was. I think it is this. Yeah, if it's broken, right, you can if it's broken like that means it's less effective. Okay, so the health of these are 0. Del Taco Tuesday. It is Tuesday, yeah. Yeah, so we need the hammer. So what we do is go to the hammer, right? Which you could put on your hotbar, I suppose, if you want. But so we got a repair hammer. Okay, and then it will show all the things that are damaged. Well, these are the two main things that are damaged. So repair those first. So press repair. All right, and then we repair again. So as you can see, it doesn't go very much. It's because we're very early in the game. So each repair, I would say this main thing here, we'll do that one as well. All right, but as you can see, we've nearly used it up. Our weapons are okay because that's because we've hardly used it. So I'll keep doing this one as long as I can. So I did have a few of them. So which one is best on this? Fur or probably leather, isn't it? So let's do the leather one. So we're almost there. We've got one chance left. We'll leave it at that. I want to keep at least one. Right, it should be a bit more effective now. Right, let us... have I got a light? Yes. So if I put the weapon away, torch comes out. Right. So I think I've got a pickaxe. I made sure I picked up a pickaxe because when I did it with Wendy, I realised that, I don't think I did much mining when I very first played the game. I'd forgot, I may have done, but I don't recall really having a pickaxe with me all the time because I couldn't carry anything. Basically, so I kept it as light as possible. So let me turn the music up, just in case it's a little bit too low. Hang on. Where's the music? Oh, it did turn up. Okay, it did turn up. Right, okay. Right, okay. I'm gonna hopefully I'm gonna try and do better on the lock picking. I was hopeless at lock picking when I first played it, and apart from the easy ones, they was the only ones I could do. Sometimes the two of them. So we'll do that. I don't really want to use this weapon. I'm trying to get rid of it as fast as possible. Right, we have a war axe, so let's change to that. Alright, because we don't want this weapon. It is useless. Because I was thinking of doing a barbarian. It was very close between Battlemage, the only difference is that's more of an axe with a shield. But I don't want to do shields because we're kind of mage. Alright, so I want to, get rid of that. So the only reason I want to keep that is because I might get a little bit of money for it. Alright, but this is now our weapon. Alright, and again I've got to remember which button it is. So we are now going to put that in there. So we're going to use this instead. It's a lot quicker. Look at that, about twice as fast. So what you can do is put that away, you see. And then if we do the torch, I've got to try and think how you do it now. If you do it with the torch out like that, and then you pick up your weapon, do that, it should. It doesn't get rid of it. I'll tell you, on the Xbox it does get rid of it. So it's not working. It's slightly different on here then. So we may have to turn that out. Haha. And I do tend to crouch even when I'm trying to attack, don't I? But we need to get the hitting rate up. So we better use this axe. Otherwise we'll have pretty useless at trying to hit things, won't we? So let's start hitting stuff as well. We're a battle mage, so we're going to use kind of an axe, a one-handed axe, light armor. Did I hear no dual wielding in? We'll test that out. I'll test that out. I can't remember. Look at I did a look inside these things. Sometimes there's little objects in there. Right, okay, let's look at the map. So yeah, I wish it would stay in it if you're in there. I wish you could do that. So we've done that first bit. We haven't been here. Actually, we'll do that on the way out. Somebody could remind me to go in there. Please. Well, I think you can actually put a marker in this spot now. You can. Okay, so that's a change. I tried it in on the original game and I couldn't do that. So they've added that marker there, so for inside the cave, which is great. Right, so we're doing Wendy's. The last stream we did with Wendy was doing these two locations, so that's why I'm doing them. You're back, you vicious goblin! I won't be talking as the lady. Well, I'm an old school D&D, and mages are restricted to staff, daggers, and light crossbow. Okay. Yeah, I was into D&D as well, but it's a little bit complicated for the old brain to do now. But yeah, always watch out for the weapon. So yeah, in the other one, usually if you do that, the weapon, the torch comes out and it goes away when you get it up. So it's slightly different. It must be a slight bug because I practiced it on the other one and it was all right. Did I just say that? I might have said it. Sorry. It's old people, they repeat stuff, don't they? So yeah, you got to constantly keep doing this. Oh, if you press that one, if you press the actual options one, it does do that. But if I press this, oh right, okay. Oh, so there is. Right, okay. Oh, that's excellent. Right, okay. Well, that's interesting stuff. So we could go left or right. So let's go, say, I'm going to go right. Which Could be where I've already been. Yeah, I think I went in slightly, didn't I? Right, okay, Battlemage, here we are. Was RayRay, we're now RayRay. We got the heart of RayRay, but the appearance of Wendy. she's been Wendified. Well, he's been Wendified. Oh, I kind of stuck in the corner, eh? Get back, you filthy goblin, you. That was the beauty of Skyrim, no restrictions. Yes, that's the main difference you'll see between this one and the other one. Is there's some slight differences. They tried to make it a little bit more accessible in the other one, in Skyrim. Right. Allows you to hold 2 weapons, use the second weapon to block. The feature is only available with... You know, every time I turn on this phone, I don't know why it keeps asking me to unlock it all the time. It just get more annoying. Don't forget to hit those like buttons, everybody. So Jauffre, I'm just making sure I've got everybody. NJ, did I write down NJ? I did. Just making sure I got that. And Neptunescape, I did Neptunescape. Have I got no Neptunescape? Oh, I did that Neptunescape. Okay, right, let's go. We're there, and we got to go left, which is here. Okay, so it looks like we'll press that. You can go straight into the map. Okay, that's what I learned today. The rats are stuck in there, so we'll. Right, okay, stink. Okay. The rats will, can I hit those rats? I can't see you can't kill those rats through here. Oh, I'll tell a lie, you can if you get it right. Usually just one push up on an easy one and it happens every time, but don't take my word for that. So we're just catching up with what Wendy did. Alright, and then we might, I don't know, I'm totally tempted to just go back to the capital city and just take on a load of quests. Because that's what I did when I first played it. I took on tons of them, talked to everybody. Okay. But yeah, sometimes there is something in there. So it's a good idea to look. Right, okay. Right, let's try sneak attack. 2 times damage, I think it is. Good boy. He's about to break. Oh no. Right, let's have a look. Axe. It's 91. It's 91 that's not going to break. Not yet. So you see that does 4, so it's twice the damage with that one. But this one, you know, could probably do twice as many hits. So it kind of evens out. In the bow, we're going to drop. We're not going to use the bow. All right. But I'll keep those just in case. Although that's too many. I don't know if did we get anything for selling those. Apparel is broken. Right, okay, the apparel is broken. Oh, right, the booties. Okay, let's do the booties. But you see the repair hammer's at the top because I resorted it. It stays in that position. So let's do that one. I've only got 1 left. So, but we do get a couple of uses out of it. Okay, anything else? That might be the other one. So, ooh, down to 26%. Okay, so there's the bow, there's that. Is there any weapons? But we'll do that. There is a dagger. I'll test out the dagger, 2 dagger theory. Alright, have I got 2 daggers? I don't think I'm a dagger person. So we'll test out if we can do 2 daggers. So for all those who don't know, you press the, if you go to the map button, go to here. Alright, zoom in, alright, then come out and then you press the options menu. It will stay on that one. If you do it with the map button, which is on the D-pad, you know, the lower one on the D-pad, it doesn't. So that's a good little tip for people who, like me, I like to look at that map a lot. Alright, so let's have some fun here. Yeah, don't forget to look along the little corners. You know, if you don't have a torch on, sometimes it will be a little bit dark and you won't be able to see that stuff. Okay? Right, okay, so we've done all that. All looks clean. Look in every little nook and cranny. I mean, I could do axe and dagger, but we're not going to do daggers. But I just want to test this two-dagger theory, which is a new theory that I'm working on. Yeah, stupid that was, wasn't it? So it looks like it. It looks like that's the end of it. Oh no, tell a lie. So now we want to go to there. So what's that there? I don't know why I put it there. So we want to go here now. Alright, so if I do clairvoyance, which is this one, okay, it should lead us there. I quite like this new clairvoyance, and it's a nice subtle one. It's like Fable. Fable's a nice subtle one like this. Nice little sprinkly bit, and it does last for a nice bit of time. Get back, you vicious goblin! Ye shall fall to the Wendy, for we are a Wendy. Right, we have 2 daggers. Okay, now let's test out the 2-dagger theory, which is another one I'm working on. No, you can't. And although it could be because I've got a torch in the other hand. Alright, let's take the torch out of that hand. Alright, then we'll do that. And then see if we can do a second dagger. Right, hang on. I've got to think all the time here. Which would be the death of me, it really will. Where's the health of it? It says 0 for the rusty arm one. Might be why it won't do it. Oh, I hit that button, didn't I? Yeah, I've got to think all the time of which flipping button it is. It's like Starfield. There's a lot, you know, different buttons did different things in different circumstances. Yeah, silent storm or quiet casting. I do believe quiet casting is in one of them, Ghost. It's one of the perks you get. So let's put that one, just for the moment, let's put it in, say there. Let's put it in there, alright? Let's put that dagger in there, and let's see if we can do both. Right, ready? So we'll do that one, alright? And then see if we can do this one. No, so you can't dual wield. Alright, okay, we've sorted that out. We can't dual wield. Alright, and then we'll go back and we'll change that back to what it was, which was the axe. Which, again, I've got to think. It's like left button when you're in the thing. And this, when it's... oh god, see, it's confusing. Especially for me, it's flipping out. You've got to think all the time on this. Right, clairvoyance is... yeah, it's I know, it's slightly awkward. very slightly awkward for me to work out. Yeah, my poor sad old brain. Right, we're just like that. We've gone to there. So we're going to go there now. Alright. So let's explore this. Pressed the wrong button there, didn't I? So don't forget to get your pickaxe if you have room for it. Alright, because you're going to need it. It didn't give you a lot of money, but it's a good way of making money. Because, you know, you vicious carnivore, you. Oh god, that's the wrong one, isn't it? It's going to get me killed, this is, isn't it? Yeah, I find it slightly overcomplicated. Right, hang on. So it's it's kind of it's a bit confusing for Uncle Ray. So you can't dual wield. Very upsetting, that, isn't it? Some people don't like that. Okay. Right, I've got to think all the time now. So if you like to change the inventory, of course, then this map thing doesn't work. It's the only downside of it. As soon as you change it to something else, it still defaults back to the outside one. Right, let me just catch up on the text a minute. So I don't want to miss your comments if I possibly can. If somebody open it, it's like it goes back. Has everybody hit those like buttons? NJ, ooh, missing chat. Right, okay, okay. Spells in one hand or shield and weapon in the other. Yeah, that's that's what I've noticed. You can have a weapon and a thing, but you can't have dual wielding. That's the change they made in Skyrim. Weapons have to be full health. Well, yeah. If they're broken, it just means they're very much less effective. So far more danger if it's actually got that red mark on it, which means it's broken. So it's much less effective. But even if it's got 5, that's still a slight effectiveness. It's still better than being broken. All right. Weapons have to be full health. Okay. Spell in one hand, shield in the other. Read chat. Dual wield. I got a feeling, could it be that it's one of the perks that that you get? It could be one of those perks, couldn't it? So let me go into the help a minute, and let me get to say, what would it be? Sneaking? Let's have a look at this. Full health. Oh, full health to dual wield. Oh, okay. All right, thanks, Ghost. To increase the chance of remaining untouched. Doesn't seem to say on there, does it? You can, close all that up there, so you can just open, close the whole lot if you want as well. Right, melee. See what it says about melee. It's probably going to be like under the option, but I won't do that now. But I'll come check up on that. Getting attacked again. Yes, it sounds like a good idea. Yeah. I think having magic is always a good option because do stuff from range. We don't want to be an archer, because then we'd have to spam agility, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to pick out arrows for a minute. Right now, we could always, and you can, if you press this right button, you can swap between the two. Alright, so if I press this one, we can have a look at our weapon and see if his weapon is better than ours. So that's one way of upgrading your kind of weapon. But without so that's 91%, okay, and that one's 100%. So this is a better one, right? And then we can switch back and we can dump that onto him. Okay, so it's a good way of slowly upgrading your weapons. I think that's pretty top tip, that one. I mean, what do you think? I think that's pretty good tip. Again, we got to keep doing this. So yeah, people are unhappy about this thingy. Right, we came through there, so we can go left or let's go up here. So yeah, I find putting the torch on's a good idea. Helps you see a little bit better. You agree? Oh, can't believe somebody agreed with me. Thank you very much. It's one of Ray's hot tips. I mean, I don't know if I'm a tipper. I'll do my best. By the time I get there, he would have hit me, so I may as well just pelt the guy. We're a Battlemage. I do love the fact that it highlights it, and nice and quick, and it looks like we've picked it. Lovely little added details. It's great, isn't it? But if anyone's thinking of getting Oblivion, PC or console, I know everybody wants to play it. So if you want to take that thing and just enjoy the game, then yeah, go ahead and buy it. But for those who are, I would say, those who are a little bit hesitant, wait. Just wait for a few more patches so they've, kind of sorted out a few other things. I don't know why I'm picking that up really. I'm not even sure if you can have followers in this, because when I first played it, I only found out years later, probably a couple of years ago, when I took on a quest on the DLC thing, which I hadn't started, It's about to break. Okay, thanks, Ghost. Thanks for all your help, by the way. Good idea to have your axe in your hand, isn't it? Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, I think that's what it does. If your thing is broken, it drops out of your inventory, which I think is what you're trying to say. You're going to play Oblivion for a vanilla one first. So I tried to get that out, didn't I? Right, so it's constant go. I mean, I don't know, is this a better UI? I'm not really sure if it's a better UI or not. Oh, right, hang on. What if it says anything here about dual wielding? It's now broken. I mean, that one's not broke. But it could be that he disarmed me, because people can disarm you, like in I think they can do it in Oblivion, in Skyrim. Yeah, they can disarm you. I'm gonna drop that bow. How do I? So I've got to think. Drop that. Right, we'll drop the daggers. Don't need the daggers. Arrows, and we'll drop that. Oh no, tell a lie, I do want that. Because I wouldn't mind the, you know, just selling it. Anybody see it? Right, okay, yeah, okay, I'll look in a second. Where did I drop the, oh there it is. Well, that's worth a little bit of money, although it's heavy. Right, let's look at my apparel. Right, okay, yeah, it goes to 0, so it's what? No protection at all then, is it really? Oh, don't tell me it's unsorted this. Where was it? The oh, I've got no repair hammers. There is a disarm shout, not sure if disarm happens without that shout. I think they can. I think there is a possibility of disarming you. But you know, I could be totally wrong. It's years since I've played this. I've only been playing Wendy, which is basically done Vilverin and those 2 locations and the intro. So I haven't done a huge amount. I think she did a couple of other locations like Fort Isaac or something. So we did a few little things. So it looks like I've got no repair hammers. We've got terrible armor. So we're in a bit of trouble now. Right, map. So yeah, it's a little bit irritating having to keep doing this. Slightly irritating. But I'm not irritated too much. So I tend to have the torch handy when out of combat. And, you know, you can regenerate. Where is that? Oh, rat! I don't think I'll pick up so much rat meat either. Right, how do I get out? Up here. So as you can see, it's identical to the other ones, just far higher resolution. Right, again, I've got to think about a map. Right, so let's have a look. So what I generally do is I go to each one of these maps and then I explore the whole area. Therefore, we gradually do the whole area. Is there a grey fox that turns you invisible quest? I'm not sure, guys. What's it, Neptune? Because the Wendy ones are the newest ones that I've done. I can't remember the stuff from the very beginning. Only a few highlights. There's disarm shout. Is there a grey fox turns you invisible? I don't know. See in the journal, says NJ. Oh, by Adoring Fan. Hello, Adoring Fan. I can't remember when you get the Adoring Fan. Whether it's at the beginning when you do the arena, or whether it's at the end when you kind of become champion. I'm not sure. Hello, Adoring Fan. Hello, everybody. So, look in my journal. Right, journal. All I've got is unfriendly competition and deliver the amulet. Which is, you know what, RayRay did, I think. So that's all we got to do, really. Could say it was slightly slight disadvantage. Right, where are we on the thingy? So yeah, it's a bit annoying having to do this, isn't it? Right, so let's go to that one. That's empty. Yeah, because yeah, I've got to think about what I'm doing here. Right, turn right. Is there a doorway down there? There is. So I've got to keep referring to this. There is a doorway down there. Oh no, there isn't. Right, okay. I don't think you can jump up this bit. Oh, you can. So I keep getting lost because it's, you know, could say I get lost a lot. Right. So this should be the correct way. Right. Right. Okay. To torch out. Right. Battlemage. Right, there he is. What should we do? A sneak attack? This I think still does sneak attack. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Yeah, keep him at range. I think keep it in range. We haven't got any armor on, so we're in severe difficulty. But yeah, what was that? Give it. Get back. So Wendy, I think she did have a shield. But you know, I don't want to tie myself down with having a shield as well. I mean, I can't carry much as it is. Can you? Have I got anything to drink or eat? Oh, actually, I've got a little piece of chocolate. I decided to have a bit of chocolate. It's very low in sugar. In fact, hardly any. Just a small amount of saturate, so I can have that. So that's all I've got today, apart from a couple of sweets, sugar-free. Right. Yeah, power broken. I haven't got a repair hammer, so I can't repair it. See if we can time this. Ready? Oh, put every time now. Oh, it's working a treat here. If there's a bed, if you can remind me to sleep, because I think that means I've got a level up. I think it did that in the first game, I can't remember. But you do know the cowl causes all guards to attack the wearer. I can't remember. Ghost. To be honest, I haven't met the great. I don't think I've met. I may have done on the original game. I can't remember because the one thing that I couldn't do when I was playing my whole first play of Oblivion when it came out, and I was about 3 years late, 2.5 to 3 years late, because I didn't know about the game. I never. I did the first bit of it, and then I wasn't able to continue it. So I can sometimes do the two ones, but it's random. So you know, it's still random all the time. Right. Okay. So there's not much in here. So we seem to have done all this. And in Soulstone they attack even if you take it off beforehand. What did they take off? What? Why is it? Chat keeps every time I put the phone down, it comes back out. So it does in Skyrim if you have that anniversary one. Right, let me just check I've got everything. It's all a good idea to look in every little corner. So I generally have a good look round. Sometimes things hidden. Always check in case they've dropped something like, you know, daggers or whatever. I like the fact that but yeah, I mean, although it's not a lot, it's 15. You'll probably get about 8. You know, over time you'll slowly get it. I don't think there's crafting. I can't remember there being crafting in it. You're not a fan of artifacts that have bad effects by the look of it. Yeah, I don't blame you, Ghost. I'm of the same opinion. Although I may have just said that. So we've done that, okay. So we're heading here now. Alright, so I do like that change that you can do that. That's quite nice. I don't know, I always seem to creep. I don't know, it's just a good way of getting sneak up, isn't it? It's creep, plus it doesn't open you up to all kinds of, you know, nastiness. I got a feeling there's some things down here. Isn't there like some fruit or something on the table? I thought there was something on the floor. I did it with Wendy. What do I know about anything? Let's jump up here. Climbing is easier in this. Right, that way and left. I might collect the item but not use it unless quest driven. Okay, goes. I did get the soundtrack in the other thing, and you know, with all the artwork, you know, it shows, you know, all the kind of art on for all the races, weapons, you know, all that kind of stuff. I must put that flipping torch away. Oh no! I may have to axe my way out of this. My apparel's broken again. Ain't got a repair armor, have you, mate? Love the way they just fly backwards. It's great momentum, isn't it? So you know, I tend to be putting this on a lot because, you know, it's just easier to see stuff. Right, so this one, let's take that and compare it, because it might be better. I could do some new apparel, to be honest. So that's 97, that's 98, so let's drop that one. Oh, hang on, let me pick that one up. I just want to flog that one. So that one's slightly less, so we're dropping it. Right, apparel, yeah, it's kind of broken. So again, we can change this thing. So if I do health, let's hit it a bit at the top. What have we got? Oh yeah, I've got blue suede shoes as well. So, oh, by the way, Wendy, like when I played it on the original Oblivion, didn't have a pair of trousers on, so I just bought her a skirt, which is literally no protection whatsoever, because, you know, where is it? Yeah, so it's got no, so that's all I had, to be honest. So I haven't got any trousers. Are NPC archers as deadly in this game as in Skyrim? I can't remember, Ghost. I think they're just as, but it's as I say, it's a very long time I've played it. I'll get blue suede shoes. I'll drop the shield. Do you think a shield would be a good idea? Not really that kind of person, so we'll drop it. You can wear rings, by the way. So obviously, so let's let's put this ring on, and it will show that, you know, see the little ring in her hand there. See, so, and they can have effects. Oh look, there's one stuck in the torch there. That was a good shot, mate. I remember you walking around and you just skip it. Yeah, that was quite hilarious, wasn't it? Did you all like that? I was walking around with no trousers on. Very embarrassing for poor Wendy. Oh, RayRay was quite shocked too. Right, okay. If you notice anything like a missed chest or anything like that. Oh, Christ, sorry, I wasn't looking then. That's what I mean about this game. I think they've added a lot more lockpicks due to the frustration of it. Oh, that was a lucky one. I thought, well, that was a fast one, might be a good one. But yeah, yeah, it's where things go wrong. If it goes slightly slower, that's when you know you got it. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. I'm thoroughly enjoying the exploits this game has to offer. I won't be using exploits. I've already seen people saying, oh, you ought to use this exploit, you ought to use this shortcut. These are things you start. Just play the game and enjoy it without tips. It's far more enjoyable. Because you know, you can see all these tips and the game gets really simple. I want to find out myself. Unless, of course, there's something really fantastic, which could really buff up my character. And then, of course, you feel free to let me know. Alright, we've done that location now. So we filled out a map. Okay, we've done this entire bit of map on here. So we just got to go back to there. So we can use our clairvoyance. Our axe has come out of my inventory again. That's because we picked up another weapon, so therefore it comes out of your inventory. So that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? That it would do. What goes there? Anybody know? Right, I have got a dragon skin. 50%. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to do that. And we're going to put dragon skin in there, because that would be a really good one to use. I'd have to swap them around. But yeah, somebody asked about the pausing. This doesn't pause the game. Okay? So remember that. It doesn't pause the game at all. It's only when you go into your menu. Alright, whether it's the quick slot one or what. That's the only time it pauses. You see it's paused behind. You see those little sparkly things? But when you do this, it doesn't. So that's something I got wrong when I did the first one. Do not have it yet since I have not played the original version yet. Okay, Ghost. Right, again, you've got to go back to the map. So yeah, I don't know. What do people think about that? I like it. I was always able to just flick. I think I just had a flick to it, but it still stayed in the map. You know, the indoor map thing. So it's a little bit irritating, but you know, I'll put up with it. So we don't need to. When you run, you do come out of crouch, by the way. Probably because I've only just noticed it, but you do come out of the crouch option. Don't forget the dodge option, because I can't remember if we can dodge. It could be that we can only dodge it at a certain stage. So I do tend to look at the map a lot, because it really helps me out. So we've now done the entire thing. So all we're doing now is heading out, okay? So that's that sorted. We'll get that creaky door sorted as well. Just double check that. Yes. So, and then let's check that. Okay, so it's just in there, really. That's all we have to do. So let me just. I like to have a look ahead. So I got to go in, turn around, and then go that way. I'll never remember all that. So turn around like that. Put a torch on, because could be something dropped. 97. How's that compare? 98. Okay, well we'll leave that. Done that. So just double checking. Excuse me. So again, you got to keep going to this map. You know, a bit annoying. So we got to go all the way, and you know, I could go in there, but I think I already kind of half really went in there, didn't I? But at least we got the axe now, which is what Wendy had. Ouch. Right, I won't bother that a little bit. I just walked around, so I just didn't go right to the edge. Right, watching somebody playing on Toughies. Yeah, if you put the level up in this. Oh wow, that was a weird effect. If you put the level up in this, okay, if you go to your system, okay, and you put this up, where is it? And I recommend doing this outside, you know. Where are we? Where's the difficulty bit? Where's the difficulty? Where's difficulty on here? Difficulty, adept, yeah. Yeah, if you put it up to expert, that is a bit of a jump. Okay, that's probably might be slightly harder than the original Oblivion, But if you put it on the next one, if you put it on Master, my God, you will hardly ever make a dent into them. You'd really have to be very high powered to be able to kill them. But I saw somebody who was trying to hit somebody who put it on Master, and he found he was hardly doing any damage at all. So this Master is significantly higher. It's almost like legendary, if not worse than legendary. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. But expert if you want a tougher challenge. If you go right down here, you'll be able to kill them with one hit. So it's made the easier bit easier and the harder bit harder. All right. Okay, so let's have a look at the map again. There's lots of map look in here. So we've done that. So should we go to Vilverin, which is over there somewhere? Let's see, we came out of the sewers and we went across there, and Vilverin was kind of over there, wasn't it? Alright. So should we do Vilverin, or should we do do like a significant amount more? Say go to Weynon Priory. Right, a spell check. Here, if you go to magic, okay, these are the so you've got the face, that is for yourself, okay, but alright, so these are all things. So like this, I can do a light on myself, okay, so I could put up a little light. Alright, so if I go to the shortcuts one, I could do a little light. So we could, like, wouldn't need torches, which is a good way of saving some weight. We have minor life detection. Tell you what, let's do minor life detection. Alright, it only has a certain range. Your character or choice, yeah. So, and then we've got dispel, which I think dispels. Well, let's have a. Limited to 95% if you're wearing armor. It can be even less. Alright, let's get rid of that. I think if you have an effect, somebody has put an effect on you, like I know, you're resistant to fire or something. Somebody's done it so that you're more susceptible to fire. That will dispel that thing, so therefore that clears it. All right. Please tell me if it's any different. Yeah, all right. So that's that one. This is the ones that you'd have to be very close to or touching. Okay, and you can set the range when you create your own spells. But it costs more each time. So this is the effectiveness. Oh, that's how much effective, how much it uses, I presume. So this is absorb health. That one has a range. It says touch, so you have to touch the person. All right, or be extremely close. Okay, but some of them will have a further range. Okay, so Ray times 3 awesome. We'll be back at your Skyrim stream on Thursday. Yeah. There's that armor debuff. Oh right, okay. If you go here, these are active effects. Okay, so these are the things that are affecting you at the moment. Okay, fortify. I've got fortify magika, which I think is part of my class. I've got resist magic because of my birth sign and my Breton magic resistance. All right. Okay. And the magnitude is 95% or something. No, was it 95 or that 5? I can't actually read that. And then you have shield. So, and then this one is all of them. Okay, so it's range, touch. Yeah, it seems like it's a hampered by armor. I didn't fully understand when this game came out and I first did it. I hadn't done this kind of game for quite a long time. What? Or any that's like this, so I didn't understand some of this stuff, what they actually meant. It took me a while, several hours into the game for if I found that. You don't like The Witcher 3? I really loved The Witcher 3. It's one of the best RPGs I've played. The only thing against it is it hasn't got different types of build, so it's a little bit lacking in that department. Right, we're probably now. Let us go back and flog some of this stuff. Okay, I like your passion for video games. Oh, thank you, Adoran fan. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. When I was young, I had plenty of money. I had really stable jobs back in those days as well. You know, we didn't have to worry about, you know, oh, we only work a few days a week, or we got very low pay. We had good pay then, and we had lots of rights. So I think I'll go to the armory shop, but it's probably the wrong time of day. Yeah, it's usually about 8 or 8:30. So let's go to, say, 7 hours. It does flick on an extra one, I've noticed sometimes. It's like if I press it, it doesn't got one. It sometimes goes up, you know, like a bit more than one. It's like, yeah, it kind of does that. Although they have got to actually walk. Right, which is the fighting chat. Let's go in here and sell some weapons. Right, I'm not quite open yet because you might have to walk to the door. So you might have to wait. Sometimes it's like Skyrim. You might have to wait sometimes. That's weird. It's a little bit sluggish in that Unreal Engine, isn't it? It's only downside. Hello, Roshan. Was video gaming a thing in Julius Caesar's time? That's hilarious, there, Dorian fan. I can't remember how old I was. I'm trying to work it out. It's about 40 years ago, so I must have been about 30 when the whole gaming thing, you know, there was PCs obviously before that, because by 1950 there was a PC, but...
Welcome to a fighting chance.
Yeah, by the time we had it in the home...
Proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers.
I could do with some of that, lady. And somebody can remind me to sleep in a bed. Right, you couldn't repair my armour, could you? Because the prices for repair are really reasonable. In Witcher 3, it's a lot more expensive.
I'm pretty handy. What needs to be fixed?
So, you know, that is rough, isn't it? He's not quite that old. I don't, put it this way, I don't feel my age at all. I just live with it. So it's only 31. It only cost me 38 to do the whole lot, so I'm going to do the whole lot. Alright, so press that and then do that. I don't know why we can't just press it straight away. Did I not repair all? Oh, I've got to press and hold to do repair all. That's really quite cheap, isn't it? Oh, wow, is that all the money we got? It's pretty. Alexander the Great time. That's funny. That's funny. That's very funny. I was going to get some advanced training, but
I can show you some new things.
Yeah, I could definitely do with it. I must say 140. That would be half my winnings. I think I'll sell a little bit more. Let me go to bartering.
What can I interest
Let's see if we can
you in?
barter her up a bit. 190. I don't like 190. That's not a very nice number, is it? So what I tend to do is sell some of this like dirt cheap, like just something crappy, like you know, like say an arrow. Right? We'll do 1 arrow. It's not what I like to do it.
I can't afford to do that.
So she can't do it. So I went too far there. All right. So we go back and we'll haggle, and we go back. All right. So we might lose a couple of points when she refuses. So it's a good test, you know, to just do one thing.
That's more than I usually pay.
So she's more than she usually does, but she's quite happy. So now we'll sell the hammer, okay? I wouldn't push it too far. I wouldn't do it every time. But so we'll get rid of that hammer, okay? And we'll sell half of these arrows because we don't really need all these. We can do it like a big jump like that, although wish I'd done it the other way now. So you can do a big jump in between, and it does get faster and faster. So I'm going to split those in half because you know 100 of those will be a lot.
You drive a hard bargain.
Thank you. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the this. You know, the changes in some ways is better because it's got like a quick slot thing, which is excellent. But in other ways, I don't know. I'm not sure if I like it or not. So we'll sell all the nuggets. All right. I'll tell you what. I'll sell one. I'll tell you what. We'll try and get an extra bit out of her. So look, it goes up by. I find it kind of flicks. Well, I'm just going to go up one because I don't want to, upset the woman. Got happy with that. And it does do it every time you sell something. It is increasing. In the original game, you had to come out of the conversation and go back into the conversation to increase. So, you know, I'm glad they fixed that. I'm tempted to go a little bit more. But I'll tell you what, I won't waste time.
That's a good deal.
So, thank you. And I don't think, you know, I don't think this is any good either. Right. Soul gems, I could do the, you know, soul trapping one. So that's all. She doesn't take potions. Obviously, some people won't sell certain stuff.
You.
Thank you. Have you got any rumours going?
Vintius has the best bookstore in the city.
Really?
Of course, First Edition is the only bookstore in the city.
Is it? Should I go there?
Goodbye.
So mercantile's increased. So it is increasing all the time for every sale. You don't have to come out of it like the original game. Because I found that really annoying, so half time I didn't do it. I say, excuse me.
Here's a copy of the Black Horse Courier. Identity of the Grey Fox revealed.
Well, let's just go there. Sorry.
Good day.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Where's the... Well, it's lucky. Now, they don't, you know, replenish every single... I think they got... I can't remember if it's every day or every few days. It's been too long ago for me to know that. One thing I've noticed is you can't read those help things.
From the
you know, they're so fast.
Excuse
me there,
Jabby. Go ahead, please. Bothil from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandit.
Oh yeah, need to sleep. Thanks, Ghost.
You think?
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Black Marsh has become more dangerous than ever. Many settlers have been lost, and most non-Argonians have left in fear.
Oh, hey, got a go appointment. Okay, NJ, thanks for coming in, NJ. Take care, mate.
It sounds like a truly mysterious blade.
Can I have this? Right, the Black Horse Courier, Special Edition, Emperor and Heir's Assassination. Emperor, so we have got news in this, obviously. It's not a Daily Mirror. Emperor Uriel Septim is dead at the age of 87, having ruled Tamriel for 85 years. Hey? Is that 95? 65 years. He was killed by assassins unknown at the same time in separate locations. The late Emperor's three sons and heirs, Crown Prince Gerol, Prince Enman, and Prince Ebel, 53, was slain by other assassins. An investigation into the identity of the motives of the assassination is underway, but the Elder Council, Imperial Guard and Blades Guard have forbidden the publication of reports and rumours concerning the events until further notice. So yeah, all his sons are dead, apparently. By ancient precedent, the Elder Council rules the Empire until a new Emperor is crowned. No direct heirs survive, and the Council proposed a list of candidates. Chancellor Akato, Imperial Battlemage, speaking for the Elder Council, presented an appeal to the Empire's citizens for calm and asked that the people remember the Emperor, his sons, and the Elder Council in their prayers. Don't know about the Elder Council. I know, is that the elves? Emperor Uriel early reign was marked by peace and prosperity. See, he's a good guy at Imperial. The Empress Kola Voria bore him 3 healthy sons and a loving companion to the Emperor, and was a loving companion to the Emperor. A great favourite of the people, however, the Emperor and the Empire suffered terribly during the Imperial simulacrum. Whatever that was, when he told captives in Oblivion, while the usurper Yagar Tharn assumed his appearance and ruled in his stead. I think Yagar Tharn was either in Arena or Daggerfall. I can't remember which one. I've only played a small amount of the Daggerfall, I think. Very small amount, which literally got out of the dungeon, which is about 2 hours long. He assumed his appearance and ruled in his stead. Emperor Uriel was finally rescued and restored, and the impostor defeated by the agency of the sorceress Rin Selmain and her shadowy protege. But the affairs of the Empire were in great disorder, and Empress Kola Voria, exhausted by the ordeal, withdrew from public life. Right, I'm going to read all of this one, okay? The decades following the restoration were once again peaceful and prosperous, but increasing political tensions among the petty states of northwest Tamriel finally erupted in the wars of the Iliac Bays, resulting in the establishment of the modern borders of Daggerfall, Sentinel, Wayrest and Orsinium, and culminating with the remarkable events associated with the warp in the west. Let me just turn off the notifications going ping every now and again. Although it could be something really important, couldn't it? Oh, it's not on that one, it's this one. I'll be with you in a second, everyone. I don't want it to interfere in my science lessons. Right, it's taking a while for that to come up. I don't know. Jess was just saying something. Okay, well, I'll turn that off so it doesn't make a noise. Because, you know, don't end. Why is it every version of, you know, with every version that they do, you know, like Google or whatever it is, they always change all the settings. Also, and warp into the west. The latter years of the Emperor's reign have seen a flourishing of imperial influence in the provinces, with the fortunate resolution of the religious wars and the Vardenfell crisis, and the wise and firm guidance of King Helseth and his mother Queen Benzariah, an extension of high imperial culture even into the more remote parts of Morrowind. The Emperor's murder and the murder of his 3 sons is a terrible crime and a great tragedy for the Empire. Battlemage Akato assures us that all the resources of the Elder Council, the Legions, the Guard, the Arcane University and the Imperial Battle College are being employed to bring the assassination to justice. But in the meantime, the greatest tribute we citizens can offer to the memory of our beloved Emperor is to go earnestly and diligently about our daily affairs, honouring the life of the great Empire he loved so much and served so faithfully for so long. Hear, hear.
So long. Good day.
So it doesn't look as though it looks like I can take all this stuff.
How do you do?
So oh yes, have a look at the. I'll take that one. It doesn't. Oh, it does weigh something.
What is it now?
There's the grey fox. Let's have a read of this one. Let's have a little bit of reading because it's not very long. This one. The grey fox, is he a man or a myth? It is a so-called thieves guild masterminding all the thefts in the Imperial City. Captain Hieronius Lex of the Imperial Watch seems to think so. When asked about the thieves guild and the mythical leader, the Grey Fox, the captain was quite emphatic. This one man is responsible for all the crimes in the city, he said. The energetic and tenacious Captain Lex has therefore devoted himself to apprehending this masked menace. When questioned on the subject, Adamus Philida, Legion Commander and Captain Lex's immediate superior, had the following response. Ridiculous! The Grey Fox is just a fairy tale. There's no such thing as the Thieves Guild, and there never has been. Stories of an unstoppable thief called the Grey Fox have been circulating around the Empire City for centuries. The stories claim he can turn invisible at will, shrink himself down to the size of a mouse, turn the mist and seep under locked doors, and perform any number of other truly unbelievable feats. If even half of these stories are true, Captain Lex will have his hands full capturing the Grey Fox. Right, I don't think I'll nick all the papers. I don't want to weigh myself down. Hello there, Hasiri.
Black Horse Courier, brothers Ojabi and Rajirad, and I, Hasiri. We bring the news of the Empire to the people of the Empire. Fast.
Fast.
Have a copy. It's free. Always free.
Oh,
We're
thank you very
funded
much.
by the Elder Council, so I don't mind, really.
Wow, I've got a free copy
We
of something.
operate throughout the Imperial City and Cyrodiil. Very fast, very accurate. News happens, the Black Horse Courier is there.
Okay, well, thank you very much. No
Be
question.
seeing you.
And with all these things, if you persuade them, there is a chance that it would open up a quest. So, and by the way, I might do the emotions in the game as well. Oh, I didn't meet you, did I? You're one of the twain.
The mythic Dawn have been leaving notes in Talos Plaza.
Really?
I hope no one believes their lies.
Right, okay, we got that one now.
You
Okay,
too.
thank you very much. But some of them are
Get your
dependent
Black Horse
on,
Courier here.
you know, whether they like you or not.
Get
Right,
your
let's have a
Black
little
Horse
wander around
Courier
the town. I
here.
won't go off for all the barrels. Let's have a look at some of these other shops we haven't been in. Because, you know, this is what I did when I first played it. A fighting chance. This is a fighter's guild. So, and then we'll do some... It's not a fighter's guild. I think a fighter guild. I think it's certain towns are certain guilds. So I can't remember which guilds are in this. So let's go to the local map. So you know, if you don't mind me reading books or all that, like, you know, let me know what you think. I'm not sure if it makes any difference on your selling, whether it's good at certain places, because I've never researched that. That's the, you know, it's a good place for jewellery. So you want to sell your jewellery, go there. We got the main ingredient, which are, you know, the ingredients, fighting chance. So that's that, yeah. Where you sell your armour and weapons, yeah. And first edition, the copious corn purse was where Thorindir is. So we got to track him. It's a little bit, you know, with that one you got to kind of follow him at a certain time of day and all that, you know. This is spells and staffs. Actually, let's go to the spells one. So let's do a. I do like that, the fact that it does that now in the local map. Hello there.
I'm a dip.
You're a dip, are you?
But relax,
oh, yeah?
You're safe from me. You look like you might take offense. Too risky.
I haven't got offense. What, anything happening in the Imperial City?
You have to watch out for pickpockets in the city. You'd be surprised how many waterfronters earn a good income that way.
Yeah, you're not very happy, look.
If you need something enchanted, Calendil has the goods.
Thanks very much. Very kind of you.
I'm through talking to you.
So it's not that one. It is in there by the look of it, is it? Check the map again. Again, you got to do this. To my right. There it is. Let's go in there. Let's see if we can buy like a soul trap. Evening. Hello there, sir. Yeah, I may have stolen a bit on my first, in my very first play on my Ray the Slayer. We were.
Edgar Vatrine.
Hello,
you
Edgar.
You don't want the very best. You want cheap, and I got cheap.
I likes cheap. Right. Anything in the Imperial City?
You want to buy or
interesting?
sell? The city is great. You want free? Go down the holes, kill some monsters, sell your loot back in the city.
That's a great tip there if you just started playing this kind of game.
Can I interest you in some of my
now,
wares?
It all depends on the level. If you haven't got that level, you won't be able to do it. So I very stupidly bought things that were too powerful for what I had, and I still can't use it in the game. Right, let's see if we got a... Can I... what do you call it? Soul trap. I can't soul trap. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh yeah, it does tell you, by the way. I just noticed it. But yeah, I did know that. So yeah, make sure when you go through, make sure you just check that, you know, the level. Because I didn't look when I first did it. Therefore I bought a load of spells that I couldn't ever use, and I still can't use it even today. Oh well, thanks for nothing. But you know, you could steal them, obviously. You know, I could do that and nick one. But I'm kind of an evil character. Not, yeah, but I might, I know. Hey, RayRay and Ghost, Kyle the wrestling fan. Hello. If I seem to type duplicate message, that ain't me. Stupid cell phone has buh. Hello, Kyle. Again, the chat disappeared. When are they going to fix it? I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn off the anti-rotation. It's getting on my nerves a little bit. I've got to like, get rid of that chat and then go back into chat. So, hello, Carl the wrestling guy. Stupid cell phone has been buggy. Oh, what a shame. Hey, RayRay and Ghost. If I seem to type duplicate message, oh yeah, you just did it again. Right, Kyle the wrestling guy. Hello, Kyle the wrestling guy. Nice to see you. Thank you all for coming in. Don't forget to hit those like buttons. You know, if you haven't hit those like buttons, well, I don't know if I could do anything about that. Oh, that look nice. Oh, but don't forget to jump everywhere in this game. It's still got that exploit.
In the Somerset Isle.
If I do the spell,
Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous.
Oh, look at that!
Good day.
Goodbye. No, hello.
I don't know. Is that highlighted? Oh yeah, it's very subtle. I don't know if I like that. Because in the old one, it used to do like an out, like an outline, like a purple outline. After a while like that, it's a bit less easy to see. It doesn't last very long. Right then. So we can't do a soul trap here. We'd have to probably go somewhere better. So I did, when I first played this, I did actually uncover this whole map. Okay, but do you want me to go in every single one and take on every quest?
Speak.
Excuse me.
Something to report?
My God, look at the outfit. Anything about the Imperial
City is quiet, everybody is happy, right?
Oh,
if
no.
you like noise, maybe you're in the wrong place.
No, not any rumours going
Anvil
on.
is all in an uproar.
Is it?
First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. Move along.
Okay then. So if you want me to do something exciting now, please let me know. Okay. Let's go to the arena. Although we haven't got much health. Right, I need a bed. Right, where can I sleep in a bed? Pub. Right, okay. Let's see where the pub is. Right, is there a pub? The Merchant's Inn. Right, it's right behind me. Merchant's Inn. Let's go in there. Let's have a quick kip. 24-hour kip. And we might be able to level up. In fact, I could easily find out by doing this. And yes, it looks like it's full. It does look like it's full. Right, excuse me there. Are you the proprietor?
A pleasure to speak with you.
Right, I'm gonna.
What can I interest you in?
Can I have a bed for the night? Back in a while because this is it's frustrating me. Okay, all right, okay. Can I think he's just a salesman. What about you? Are you offering a bed?
Go ahead, please.
Can I have a bed?
Let's do business.
Oh, there it was. Can I have a bed, please?
I do have a bed available for 20 gold a night.
20?
Would you like to rent it?
I would, yeah, I'll take it.
Very good. It's up the stairs there. First door on your left.
First door
well.
left. First door left.
Good
First
day.
door left. Upstairs, first door left. Upstairs, first door left. Do you mean there? I mean, it's left and left. It wasn't precise, really. Oh, well, they give you free stuff? Oh, well, that's free. So they didn't give you everything. So they can give me the corn, but not gonna... Oh, that's nice that they do that. They don't do that in Skyrim, do they? Very careful I don't steal the thingy. I mean, that's cool, isn't it? That they give you free stuff. Alright, it's difficult to get the radish. Could be tricky, this. Right, okay. Right, anything else? Give me more free stuff? No, that's empty. I didn't read that. Obviously, yeah, don't nick stuff. I might have done occasionally. Right, okay, we can store our stuff in there. But I don't know if it'll be there when I come back. So I can just do 1 hour. That's all I need to level up. I've ascended to level 2. Thank goodness. We're going to slam it all into this. If you show the details, increases your maximum health. We are severely lacking on health. So let's whip this right up. Alright, so we can only go maximum 5 on each. So we want kind of... That's the maximum. That's how quickly we regenerate, and that's to cast more powerful spells. So let's do say a couple on that and a couple on that because we want the magic stuff. You can only do 3 abilities. Okay, so yeah, speed. I don't think we need speed or agility. Strength would be handy, but I'll tell you what. Let's we can't do any more on that one. So let's do. I think in the first game, actually, which one's better? So I'll tell you what, let's nip that one down and do that one up. Very, very awesome. You should run for the office with your vision and what's that? And brilliant. I did enjoy the brilliant bit. I very much doubt it. My brain isn't good enough for that. We'll be Britain will be great again. Geez, I would love to make Britain great today, but I'm too old. Right, okay, I'm not happy with that. If you think that's the wrong decision. Right, so let's have a look at my stats now, see if it's a little bit better. How do I find out? We're actually close to another level. How exciting! Right, so it's gone from 60 to 76. Nice improvement. So yeah, we're getting that to 100. Well, that was a nice quick kip. I won't go into every room and nick all the stuff. So that was worth doing. Now we're slightly stronger. I probably won't be able to breathe underwater for very long. Still, so I think I'll wait till that's a little bit higher. Probably go back to our Wellspring thingy. Now, should we go to Vilverin? Or should we do the main quest? Thornir one I won't do yet because I think you've got to follow him at night or something from what I can remember.
Goodbye.
Right, let's see. So yeah, detect life will be a good one. Why is that top one gone wrong?
How can I help? It's not
They love to chat.
Rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Enville found it.
Oops. If there is enchant, you could buff your health with gear. Yes, that's very true. Yeah, there is enchanting. You enchant. We haven't got any yet. Right, let me try and remember. Going from memory. If you go into a Ayleid ruin, okay, there are Varla stones, and there could be the other one, the little crystal thing. I can't remember what it's called. The one that's worth £1,000, although you won't get £1,000. The one that's worth 1,000, which is the big one, a really big one. That one recharges your magika from 0 to 100. Okay, totally fills it. Okay, if you use the other ones, the kind of little, I can't remember the names of them now. That one will recharge a weapon. Okay, enchantments are from sigil stones or from an enchanting altar, and you can either join the mage's guild and then get to I think go up one rank. I think it's up one rank.
Have you shopped for a shield?
Quiet.
What? My name is Ida Otis, and I'd like to talk about Mother Mara.
And then you'll have access to do it, and you've got to buy something like magic tallow things or something, or you can get the Frostcrag Spire, which comes completely free when you buy this game. You don't have to buy the extra music and all that lot. Comes free in either edition. That also has an enchanting thing, and you don't need to join the mage's thingy, but you do need it for the candles.
Temple of the One. Ask Mother Mara. She will shower your heart with love.
Good morning. Hello, Rod Risen. Well, thank you, Ida. Rod Risen. Hello, Rod Risen. Nice for you to come in. I'm going to try and do less of the kind of, whinging and, talking about Elder Scrolls, all that kind of...
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money if
you've
got the stones for it.
I'll get a book on all the different regions.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship is becoming increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Safe travels.
Good day.
Greeting.
Go ahead,
Excuse me,
please.
Rochelle. Have you given me any rumours?
Spotted at Sundercliff Watch.
Oh yeah,
that place was cursed by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Best not to go there.
Okay then.
Be seeing you.
So we should have that marked on our map. There's Empty Mind. It's probably a little bit too far away now, but yeah, it should be on here somewhere. But I have no idea where. If I do the quest, I'll find it. So, the item you were... Let me pause it. The item you were at loss is it the Welkynd stone? Yeah, I think it's the Welkynd stone. There's like a big one. I'll tell you what. Let's go to Vilverin because you know, Wendy went into Vilverin, so let's go into Vilverin. Then we'll be catching up with what Wendy did. We could go to all locations, but I think then we'll kind of make our way here. Okay, because I think she may have done a little bit of around here. I can't remember now. So let's go to here. Yeah, let's go to there. That's where the exit is. I've been enjoying the stream today. Don't forget to hit those like buttons, subscribe if you're new, because we'll be playing the whole of Oblivion. Okay, I will play Skyblivion when I get a really good PC, because it will have a better UI. It'll be like the Sky UI, so it'll have a good UI, and although it will not look as good as Unreal Engine 5, okay, I would imagine it'd be less stuttery, and it'd be made by people who have added extra content to it. In other words, if there's a farm, they would have expanded the farm. They put extra little details in, so we'll have those extra details. There won't be so much in this one. Alright, so that is something that's going to be different in Skyblivion. So they're both going to be worth playing. Right, I'm not sure if I came here or not. One thing I love about this game is the way everything works in it. It's absolutely amazing. Oops. Sorry, it is the custom code not to address anyone in. Only in particular. Right, okay. You've been sub for years. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and support the channel, and consider subscribing if you haven't already enjoyed all the content in the games are really awesome. So thank you very much for reminding everybody. So it looks like we hadn't been here yet. That's Immortal Blood, which is the same as the one that's in Skyrim. Alright, I don't want to pick up all the books because I haven't got much inventory. Hang on, I'm trying to get the right bag here. I will pick up that. In swimming, if you swim short distances, would your oxygen increase? I'm not really sure, Ghost. To be honest, that's something I don't know, and I probably never noticed all the time I played Oblivion. Because I had a job kind of working out Oblivion, because it was stuff that I'd never heard of before. You know, half the time I couldn't tell the difference between, you know, intelligence, mysticism. You know, I was like struggling with everything. It took me a while to get a handle on everything. I do love handles. Didn't like that one. Okay, didn't appreciate that one. That's fair enough. Oh, one thing I do want to do. Let's put the weapon away. One thing I do want to do is I want to go where the sewers was. I think there are some ingredients over there. So you can run and then jump, and I get halfway across water. Except for slaughterfish. It looks like a slaughterfish is slightly easier to kill in this. Hello Narinder, hello, nice to see you. I think there is some ingredients around here somewhere. Ah, there we go. Because when I did Wendy, I do believe I may have picked this up, I'm not quite sure. So yeah, a couple of ingredients there. Hello Narinder, I'll write you down. Oh, the day is rapidly going. You can't, yeah, enemies nearby, fish have got terrible eyesight. Narinder Sidhu, hello Narinder Sidhu. Great to see you again. As it is for everybody. Right, let's just go into Vilverin, yeah, because yeah, cool stuff might be in here. I might find some spell books with all kinds of stuff. You know, that's why it's put right outside. When you come out, as you see it across, and they're saying, you know, why don't you go in there? Could be some good stuff in there. I do love the highlighting stuff. Loads of mods in this, you know, they've been put into this as part of the whole thing. All these lovely animation things and whatever. I wonder if the dodge thing is only. Let me get my weapon out, because you're supposed to be able to dodge. I wonder if it's only in third person. Oh, I think what it is, it must be when we go up a level, that's when we get the dodge. So it could well be that. I've still got the skirt on, have you noticed? I didn't got anything else. I should have bought some armour, shouldn't I? But I'm very low on... I'm sure I saw somebody drop some armour here. Right, here we go. RayRay, but with a hint of the feminine, apparently. Oh, you vicious mongrel! Yeah, we got, we've only got a dress on and a broken gear, so fat chance of surviving this. Right, got any greaves, young sir? He's only got pants on. That's pants, isn't it? I'm not going to pick that up. It's not worth 100. I was so dumb. I used to think the first number was the price, but I think you already heard that. Right, I always like to put a torch on. I should have to do the light one. Actually, that's a good idea. Why didn't I go for the light one? Although that's the wrong one. It's this one. Have I got a light one somewhere? Still need a light detection. Let's see, how would I do that? I have to do this. Oh, what would I put on? I'll put it on. There. So it's in there, right? Okay. Right, okay. So if I take out a torch, it should be that. I'll take the torch out now, right, and then do that. Should light it all up. All right, it might be visible though. I'll take one. Right. Oh, watch out for that. What's down there? Anything? That's 25. Okay, well, I'll keep jumping then. Oh! Watch out for that. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of changing the dodge button. I'll keep pressing it, thinking it's the back button, so it's back to the menus. Right, Battlemage. Our magical skills and our axe. I do seem to favour, kind of weapons, don't I? I don't know. Well, I didn't sense that one then. That was a lucky stroke, wasn't it? I think that hit the chair, that one. I always go, Why has it gone into that? Stop. I think when Wendy did it, she died. I've got some pants yet. They just got cloth pants. I mean, don't anybody have any decent clothing? Come on, give me some clothes. I mean, I could do with some greaves. For it grieves me so. Watch out for the cheap jokes, by the way. Oh, look at that! It's a lovely little. I wonder how much I've got in my inventory. Got a little bit of spare. Oh no, that's worth a tidy penny. You can get me with that one. So just like Skyrim, it'll have traps. You can use that against your enemies if you've got the skill, technology, and the idiocy of RayRay. Right, okay. Well, that's big places. Okay, so hover around the interior. I'd love to light the place up, but they might become a little bit aware. Right, here we go. We've got, it's where we're going to get these Welkynd stones and the Varla stone. That's it. Welkynd and Varla stones. That's it. Varla stones, I think, do the they're the big ones that recharge all your health. Sorry, your engineering. Need to find hammers. Yeah. Recharges your magika, and the Varla stones, recharge your
I'd better
weapon.
cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
Shh. Huh. It does seem to be very quick in reacting, this new
Hello.
Is gone now.
Who's there?
Nobody. It's just a little. It's just RayRay with a little bit of Wendy in it. You don't mind, do you?
It's gone now.
Right, take that, Mr. Bandido.
Hello. Who's there?
Get back, you filth! Greaves! Hooray! Yeah, if I go into... I may have picked up the whole lot there. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Right, okay, we finally got some greaves. Hooray, look, don't want that skirt anymore. Right, I'm very tempted to keep the blue suede shoes. The blue suede shoes, so yeah, I quite like the so we're actually, is that better? That's rough. So let's have the greaves. Alright, oh yeah, that's better. So I mean, that's fur ones. What are we wearing? And we've got a rough one. So that's a rough one. There's 3 protection, and we haven't got anything else really. So we'll put those on. Have we got any gloves? Got a ring on. I probably don't need that. So let's get rid of that. Fur boots. Don't need that. Get some boots. What's that boots of? Chatting went again. What's this? That's so sensitive. Get some boots on. Yeah, I got some boots on, Ghost. Thanks for looking after me. Alright, shield. I mean, it's worth a little bit of money. If it's worth a teeny weeny bit of money, I like to. So I'm not going to have that. So we're going to drop the little dress now. So now we're slightly more, you know, buffed up now. God, I'll tell you what, we're really buffed up now. Now I'm very tempted to, you know, do a little bit of.
Jump on my sword while you can.
Oh, well, forget that.
You'll never take me down.
I think people are fighting each other. Or at least I hope so. Right, let's have a look around. What? Sounds like they're fighting. I don't know. Are they fighting each other or? Oh, just missed. Looks like somebody's fighting somebody. Could be coming up the stairs, in fact. He is coming up the stairs, in fact. There's somebody behind me firing at me. Because if so, I'll... Back here, fool! Wow, God, he's quite strong, this guy. Watch it. It's RayRay with a touch of Wendy. Iron bow, don't need that. Excuse me, good people. I hope you have a great day. I must get back to work. Is that what you're trying to say? I'm quite cheery today. I just want to play this for about 10 hours, to be honest. I must get on with the work. Yeah, you do your work. I mean, I'd quit your job and do this full time. Watch me. No. Silly joke, that was, wasn't it? Silly joke. Why would you... that's why I dropped the stuff. Right, anybody know where I am on this? Yeah, it is annoying. I'll keep flicking back to this and doing this, but I've not said that too many times. Right, okay, I'll try and fill this out. Right, is there anybody... I wonder if I can detect life. That's the trouble, they don't give you enough, really, do they? Oh, that's Starlight, that one. Yeah, they kind of don't give you enough choices, do they, really? Let's do a detection in a minute. I'm not sure if I like the... did it a bit in the first. Right, let's see if there's any here. Ah, right, somebody there. Oh, it does show up a little bit. Right, flames. Hey, you, sir. We can do with this dodge thing, can't we? Get back. Yeah, trouble is they move around quick, don't they? Right, I'll track him down, don't worry. Yeah, won't get away from me. Ouch. Vicious. Alright, that's it. I'm going to do a heavy blow on you, you vicious clown. Watch it. Right, lockpick. I do. Right, every time I have a fight, it's like I completely lose orientation. Right, here we go. It's a Welkynd stone. So let me just check what that does. It's in this, yeah, it's in this column. I think I thought there is a way of going down there fast. Right, so if I click on this item, it says it's destroyed on use. I do believe that fills your enchantments, but since we haven't got an enchanted weapon yet, apparel about to break. Thank you, Ghost. Oh yeah, you're right there. But I don't think I've got a repair thing. I haven't got a repair one. Okay, we need to find some repair tools. Right, I'm going to zoom in back to this. Alright. So I'll probably go down there. But I do love the detail, don't you? I mean, can't you pick out the detail really well on here? I really like the detail on this map. It is a lot better than on Skyrim. Right, torch. So I do a torch for a minute. Right, there's some mutton there. I had some yesterday. And I'll probably have it again tomorrow. Oh yeah, if you want iron, you know, this is the way to go really. Yeah, I'm going to pick it up because it's worth 85. And we'll open this, which usually I just let it go up once and click it straight away, but I wouldn't rely on that. I don't want a green row, but yeah, make sure you look around every little, you know, because little things can drop on the floor. Like an iron claymore, yeah, it's worth a bit. What's that weigh? 22. Let's have a look, see how much I can carry. Too much. So there's a nice iron claymore. So may I look around? I mean, it's obvious, really, isn't it? I'm going to forego that. It's another I'll just push it up once and do it. If I do repeat things, please excuse me. I don't know, it must be what I eat. I keep repeating all the time. I know, that was almost a joke there. But yeah, it can be a bit confusing going into this map. You know, yeah, but I mean, I kind of know what to do on this. I don't know where to go down there, or... Tell you what, that looks like it could lead to a few places. So I'm going to go that way. Alright, which is exactly behind me. And don't forget you can leave a marker. I'm going to have a look around for Welkynd stones, because they're very... You know, we haven't got enchanted weapons yet, but that probably leads out, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. So let's go up here. Put that out, put that out. Make sure we got the that one. Okay. But these can be a little bit complicated, like Skyrim. I'm ace at doing the easy ones. Oh yeah, look at this. The only trouble is they weigh 1. I was hoping they would be a bit less, but because these are good for enchanting. I mean, you could sell them when you first get them, but I'd store these and keep them for when you get an enchanted weapon. I'm not sure if the inkwell is needed in the game, but I tend to pick up all the food. There is a dirty scroll. I don't want a dirty one. Watch out for traps. There's a lot of traps, gas traps. You know, things with spikes like in Skyrim. You know, come up or sometimes it go down. So keep your eyes peeled, which is why you know, they're a little bit dark in here. So keep your eyes open. No repair hammers yet. I'm getting slightly worried. I see it. I don't think I can level up. Oh, I can. I can. Oh, excellent. Oh, touche. By the way, press the details. It gives you all this stuff, tells you what it does what. So that's how much you can carry is in strength. Right, so we haven't got much in the way of strength or endurance, which is maximum health. So we need to really kick this beauty up because we're very low on that. Varla can be used to recharge all enchanted weapons in your inventory at once. Oh, does it do a whole lot? Well, I tell you what, Ghost, I can't remember if I knew that or not. but judging by my reaction, I may not have known. I know it's destroyed, yeah. But oh, I didn't know it did the whole lot. But I was half the time I was playing Oblivion, became very powerful. I was able to kill everything. It was always a struggle, but but I never knew everything about the game because it was a lot for me to take in all this stuff. It'd probably do more damage would be a good one. So I might really throw the boat out on this one. So that allows me to do more magical things. So that would be a good one. Agility increases my maximum fatigue. Actually, let's take a bit out of there and put it in there because I would like to be able to, maximum stamina. So let's do that. So it seems they are the ones to collect a lot of. They are a good item to get. Yeah, definitely. Right, okay, and then let's just see how far away we are from the next level. Right, a long way away now. So basically, the only difference in the two characters, like RayRay and Wendy, was Wendy had, instead of light armor, she had conjuration. So that's the only change, which is kind of suits this character because really we weren't really good at all with light armor, so we couldn't protect ourselves very well. Although Wendy did pretty good considering. Thanks, Ray. It's all right. Sorry, a little bit crept in there. Okay, we've discovered this location. That's enough. Right. I tend to crouch everywhere I go because I'm a bit of a croucher on the side. Mum used to tell me off about that. Fortunately, he's not here. Obviously, my age, it's not likely to be, is she? Right. Right. Okay. So which way? Multiple ways here. That's the waterfront. I'll tell you what, let's click on a quest. Say, deliver the amulet. Like that. Alright, so at least we know that's there. Then what was I going to do? Map. That's what I've got to think all the time. So that's the way out, obviously. I do believe, from what I can remember about Wendy, was that is the shortcut out. So eventually, if we go all the way around and do all these things. So do we go to the Canosel or do we go down there? Let's go down. Let's see if we can do it from here. We got to be down there, right? Okay. This is where we got. We could drop down here actually by just doing that. So you can drop down instead of going down the stairway, which is kind of a stairway to heaven almost. Right, let's. I always like to constantly keep looking at the thing, but this is where we would have come in.
I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
Right, somebody over there. Shh! Don't tell no one. Oh, blast! You would, wouldn't he? Right. I'd like to, I could do this dodge, couldn't I? Get back, you fool! Get back! Yeah, I must admit, it does seem to be quite hard, doesn't it? Right.
Whoa, this ends here!
Watch it there, I blocked you there, silly idiot. Right, let's check our, let's check what we have. Hang on. I can't get used to the new UI. Before, you just did a flick between the two. Well, it used to be left trigger, in fact, so I'm a little bit, flipped out, man, flipped out. Right, Greaves are 100. Boots. Has he got any, well, he hasn't got the, well, they're both the same, actually, so I could actually nick his boots. So I'm going to give that to him. That's only 2, and he has a fur one. So let's swap to a fur one. Quite like the leather one though. Let's go back to here. So let's have the fur one temporarily, seeing as he's broken. Alright, I don't know how you actually... It doesn't give you a chance to equip it. Right, gauntlets. We got gauntlets? Where's gloves? Haven't we got any gloves? We haven't got any gloves apparently. Well, we should get some gloves then, shouldn't we? Right, so let's get some gauntlets. Oh, clicked on the wrong one. Could always have a spare pair of boots. Right, so that's all the items. Right, let's put that on. God, it's a bit of a struggle to work this out. So in a minute, this one is really crummy. It's down to 2, so let's put this fur one on for a minute. Let's have a little bit of a change. Oh, look at that. That'll warm her toes up a bit, won't it? Right, I can put that on, but I don't want that stuff. I just want to sell it. Right, laced leather pants. I mean, they're pretty naff as well, aren't they? What do they look like? Not really my thing, is it? But I think that's all we have, isn't it? Sorry it's taken so long, but you know, a woman's got to look at things in a womanly way, almost. Right, map. But yeah. Right, I always like to keep referring to the map. Right, we've done that way, so we're trying to go down to the right by the look of it. So we've got to turn around. And go to the right, is it? Right, okay. Oh God. Right, let's see if I can go through that gap. Ready? Oh, you vicious. It's not very nice, is it? If you back me in a corner. Watch it. Got armour increased, great. Right, pants. Why is everywhere just like crummy pants? I do find that a little bit odd. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm carrying a lot of stuff, aren't I? No hammers yet. Right, I completely lose orientation. Every time I go into this, I lose orientation. So we could go there. That's where I was going to go. Is there a way down there? Right, there's a way down there by the look of it. This could be where I came up. Yeah, probably down there. Right, let's go down there. Let's creep up on them and whip their backsides. Am I too quiet or too loud? Right, see if I can get a long range shot in. This could be difficult. Oh, you vicious little... Just needed a little twinkle, didn't you? Right, I'm going to back off. Oh, he's a ringleader. Oh God, I hit it. I'm trying to hit him. Obviously, I'm trying to hit him. Proving ineffectual. You know, they'll do a lock on. Get back! Oh, I couldn't react then. He stunned me with his stunner. God, he could have given me something decent, couldn't he? Can't pick that up, can I? That vicious thing, you. Right. But there is something useful in here. I think there's a Varla stone in here. From what I can remember about Wendy. But I'm still playing that original game. That must be where we have to go next. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like, yeah. Okay, so have a quick look around here. Don't forget to hit those like buttons, subscribe if you're new. You know, we're having a lot of fun on this. I've been waiting for this. I did mention that I wanted a remaster of Oblivion 4 years ago. Alright, I can't remember which video it is, but in one of those ones in my playlist, you know, the original Oblivion, where I do Wendy and Ray the Slayer, I said 4 years ago I would like it remastered. So I don't know, did I foresee that? Did I mean, it's just a hope really, and I think a lot of people have been waiting for it. Apparently Fallout 3 is a possibility. Now Fallout 3, I thought Fallout 3 was fantastic when I first got it, and I couldn't put it down, and it was only when I got a fair way through it that I thought I heard about this game, and then I bought it. So I was very late at getting this game because I didn't know anything about it.
What's that?
Oh, but bye, yeah. Bye. Is it Jauffre said goodbye or somebody else? Let's have a look. So every time I turn this on, it turns the chat off, and it's funny that, isn't it? Do I say that a lot? Reasons. Oh, good point, Ghost. Thanks for letting me know that. Thanks. Right, let's take all that and we'll save. Thanks for telling me that, Ghost. Because when you go through doors, it saves it. So I am going to turn that on. It's difficult because if you keep going through a door a couple of times, you might lose a save that you did right when you first came in. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. So let me do a save, which is I'm going to do a hard save on Wendy. Red Robin goes bobbing along. That's why I picked it basically. Well, if I don't know what to pick, I just sing a song and that helps. Stupid, I know. Some people say that's stupid. Right, we can go all different ways here. It looks like it may be coming to an end there. Well, it's semi coming to an end. I kind of know roughly how these things work. These kind of, what do we call them? Dungeons. I can generally just do it once. Alright, so always look in every little nook and cranny. Watch out for pressure plates, pieces of rope, all that kind of stuff's all in this game. You name it. And did the same in the other one actually. What was the other one called? I don't know, some other game, I'd never heard of it. I like to always be aware of my surroundings, even when I'm surrounded. Oh, you would creep up on me, wouldn't you? My endurance is being drained. How dare you drain my... Wow, this weapon's slow, isn't it?
That's the best you can do.
I'm back up against the wall. What can I do? Luckily, I didn't panic there. I must admit, I do tend to panic in games, don't I? I admit, I do panic. I get all tense, think too quickly. Don't like thinking quickly. And make all the wrong decisions. I'm very poor at making right decisions at the right time. Even though it looks like I'm doing great, half the time it's just make it up as I go along. Right, okay, that's that expanded out. So we've done that. So I like to do it, a little bit by bit by bit. That goes back to Vilverin, so that's where we came in. Alright, so we've got to go there next. So I kind of like to plan it all out using my own tiny little brain. Our doctors looked at it and they said, Ray, have you actually got one? They were very surprised at the size. It's kind of right, I'm a bit of a poet on the side. Believe that if you will. Now you notice if we go in here and we go all the way around here, there doesn't seem to be any way out of here. Alright, there's no way out of here. Alright, So this is why I look at the map, because it is showing a way out there. So this is why it's a good idea. Look at the map. You know when there's a way that you can't get to, you know there's something way of opening that, and this is this. This is this. All right. So don't forget to look out for these little things. I mean, it kind of melds in with the background, so it's less obtruse than less visual. That's it. Sorry. Oh, there's blood here. That makes me quease when I see his blood, although it doesn't make me quease at all. I'm not a queaser. Right, I'm going to have one of Jess's sweets. Thanks, Jess, for the enormous bag. It's, you know, barely an eighth full of sweets. So, you know, you should have filled up the whole bag, to be honest, Jess. I'm just joking, Jess. We'll do Kingdom Come Deliverance at some point. I'm very tempted to have a go on that. Even though it's very hard. I just test myself and show that I'm not a complete imbecile. Although a lot of people disagree with that. Are you enjoying that? That's the thing. Hope you are. I'm doing the best that I could possibly best. So I tried Wendy with the bow, and you know it's not really good. So that's that. And then I realised after I got about part 3 or part 4 of Wendy, I realised I wasn't an archer. I thought I was an archer. There's another case of do I know what I'm doing? Sneak increase. Every time you hear that noise, you know something went up. Oh, it's 2 different ways. That looks like it's a dead end. I'd say that's a dead end. So again, there's a hidden thing here. Alright. Looks like it could be that. Alright, so go on here. Sneak, because there's could be something vicious in there. There is something vicious in there. And somebody really, somebody, blunt went up. Somebody, I can't remember her name, I was watching somebody play the original, and they put at the start of the game, they said, oh, let's put the level up a bit. Do not put the level up when you first play the old edition of Oblivion, because you will get your head torn off. And power's broken. Thanks, Ghost. It is already hard when you start off on default level on the original game. Okay? So never put the level up first. I might have to drop these blue suede shoes, Ghost. I'm very tempted to put this on. Right, where's my armour? Oh dear, my gauntlets. Right, let's show the details. Oh right, oh yeah, so this is our details on this thing. You see, when we get to apprentice, light armour you wear degrades at a normal rate. It degrades faster. So because we are apprentice now, because it's high, you know, darkened, it degrades at a normal rate, but it's still pretty fast, isn't it? I haven't got a repair armour yet, so I still can't repair it. Not getting any luck, are we, really? So I could change to the other one. Have I got another one? Gauntlets. Have I got any other gaunts? That's what I like to call it, gaunts. I haven't got any other gaunts. Shame. So it is a little bit less effective now. Back to the map. Okay, so that's a big area, isn't it? So we go in here and there should be some stairs. I mean, do you like the map? I must admit, I'm a big fan of this map. I do love it. It's a good idea to have a look around here. Occasionally there's little trinkets in the corners. They are wide enough to get through. Oh, just caught him. Yeah, these are a little bit tough. She had a job to kill this when she turned it up a level, and so never turn this level up. They're a little bit strong, these things, and they can give you nasty diseases too. I've noticed when they attack like that, it kind of misses them. It's almost like, you know, they kind of move forward so your spell goes past them. That's something I have noticed in this. Where'd dead body go? Do you get thrown back by the recoil? Apparel broke, yeah. Right, remind myself where I was. Right, down there, okay, down the stairs. But you know, it is used a little kit form, which is less choices on the. You know, when they made these dungeons, you had less pieces, so they tended to be a little bit samey. I'm always using the same pieces, whereas in Skyrim, you know, I just stepped on a trap, didn't I? Which did something and unlocked a door. I could have meant to do that, but I didn't. Right, and I want to open that one. So that's something they added, was they show whether it's empty or not. One thing that people have asked for is it'd be nice if they showed, if you go into the map, it'd be nice if they showed whether these were cleared or not, but unfortunately they haven't. Alright, don't forget you can turn these, if you press Y, you can go along and turn these things on or off. Alright, if you do this one, it'll take the whole lot off. And say you just wanted to mark out like where the local inn is. You know, you could, you could, yeah, you could like, oh look, that's where the inns are. So you can do that, it's quite nice. And they're colour coded as well. This is a nice thing as well. Alright, zoom back in. Sorry about that squeeze. So that's the Wendesel. See the carousel, carousel or whatever it is, this is Canosel. That's the next one again, because I think it's deeper down. So I'll avoid that for a minute. I like to search out the entire area first before continuing. Right, it's one of the. These are a lot stronger. You know, if I hit this, I won't kill it with one hit. It's about 3 or 4 hits. Alright, that's how good the skeletons were then. Skyrim is one hit, smash them with the shield and they're dead. So I do like the, you know, the kind of leveled skeletons. And some of them will wear more armour as well. So I love this feature, that these skeletons are tricky, you know. Yeah, they do seem to pick you off just as easy ghosts in this as you did in Skyrim. I'm going to take that. What do you think? Do you love the detail of this map? I love it. I actually think it's the best they've done so far. Out of all the maps in their games, I find this the best. Right, the only one that comes second to that is Morrowind. Okay, I find Morrowind is also good. Right, I'm going to go behind and see if this is... Looks like a hidden thing here. Sneaker's gone up. Oh no, you can see there's a line there. We can't access that. We have to go through here and around there. Or it could be that is a lower level again. So you do get an idea of depth here. That's the floor. That's the underneath bit. And that's a lower bit again. So I do quite like it. But as you can see, it's not really here. Look. So it must be above or below. Alright, let me... So we can't do that. So let's go and see if we can go in this side turning. It could well be that it's the lower level. So let's go down the stairs. Oh, it's water. Okay, water. The fishes are not interactable. Now, one thing I've noticed about this game, this is a change from the original, is if you go into the water, you can't, yeah, oh crikey, you know, you've actually got to make some effort to go in the water. So if you just do this, it will stay on the top like this, look, okay, you've got to kind of push down you know, you've just got to force your way through it. I don't know. One thing I've noticed too is you kind of slip sideways as you're going upstairs. So if you're doing this, you keep sliding a little bit extra. So while you're going up, you can sometimes be slipping sideways. So it's a bit difficult to stay on the stairs. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like that either. Right. So there's nothing down there, and we can't go to that. So it's probably from there and there. So let's go to there, which means I'll have to go all the way out, doesn't it? So I'll tell you what, I'll do that on when we come back. Possibly. I'll tell you what now, I want to search every little area. I like to clear each area before I go on, so that I know I don't have to come back for it. So I'm very meticulous about how I do things. Funny like that, aren't I? I know, it's just the way I work. I know, can you call it work? So I think I'm taking too long, you know. But yeah, I think I'm getting slightly better at this. I don't know, is it more forgiving? I'm not really sure. It could be that I've got a little bit more patience. Yes. So yeah, I think I'm thinking a little bit clearer. Right. Okay, so let's go there before we go down to Wensleydale or Carousel or wherever it is. So I just make up names if I can't remember it. Okay, let's try a sneak attack. Didn't like that, did he? Let's get this one-handed going. I won't pick up the arrows now. I've got enough. All that. Right, okay. Oh, cool. Look at one of those stones over there. It's great, isn't it? I just want to play this forever. In fact, it's really killing me having to not play this for a week. I really would like to do it 2 or 3 times a week. But then I have to abandon everything else. Yeah, I remember struggling with Wendy trying to get through these. I'm going to persevere. See if I can actually do the impossible here. And oh, it looked like I went. So I'm trying to. No. I don't know if when it's doing a sequence in between each one, and say it was going to do 4 on that particular roll of dice, and you broke 3, does it still keep that? Maybe the next one was going to be a 4. So that's why I did it then, because it seemed like it was going to do the same. People hate this. That was the one then. I know it's just hard to tell. It's like, because you got, you know, if you don't press it when it's at the top as well, you only got to do it slightly before or slightly after. It's too late again. It's really. I was hoping they'd improve this slightly. Oh yeah, but it still uses up a thingy. So I'm trying to use my own in with a chance. I think the auto attempt doesn't make it easier. Well, first time I've done one of those for a long time. Oh, you're not allowed to go through that one then. Alright, well at least I got through that. I wonder if I can get him through that gap. Can I go through that hole? No. That's sneaky, that, isn't it? So he could shoot at me, although he can't shoot through that. Right, that's the one. Is there a special click when it's going to be okay? Because I can't hear it. There should be that music in the background. Great that it is. Oh, don't say it, Ray. Yes. Am I doing a power attack? It doesn't seem like it. Don't believe we're a girl, would you? But look, you can turn around when you've got a weapon in your hand. I love that ability. It makes me feel so good inside. Right, don't forget these things hidden all over the place. Well, it's a good idea to put a torch on. Because, you know, it kind of blends in with the background sometimes. Another one there. That one's an easy one. What's that one? Skeleton. Right, this one's an easy one. We should be alright here. I'm always tempted to put the torch up. So easy is not the easiest. It's very easy is the easiest. Right. Should be able to get this surely. Yes! Put that away. So I can block. I don't know, do you think Hey? I'll get a look at something, you know. Always looking at little nooks. Oh, we've got to unlock this. Right, okay, I would like to kill all the skeletons. So I'm trying to be a bit more patient with it and use something. Just got to be it now. You just don't know when it's going to happen, that's the trouble. That's why I gave up on not picking in the end. I just opened the ones I could do. See, I think that was a slow one, but I just hit it at the wrong part. I just wish it was a bit more forgiving when, you know, the precise spot. Or better still, highlight the fact that this is the one. Sometimes I get into a sequence of pressing the button over and over. Like that. This is going to be the thing that everybody hates more than anything else in the game. Honestly, I hate it. I think the auto attempt, the only thing the auto attempt does, it doesn't make, if you get it wrong, the other one doesn't fall down. Let's test it. Right, okay. Still don't really help, does it? Look. At least I got better because I wasn't able to do all these when I did it with Wendy. But although this is Wendy, before she had the I don't like your attitude, Sonny, or your arrows for that matter. Hate attitude. I didn't realise there was one more. Right, torch. Right, okay. And then make sure you examine every room. Make sure you haven't missed anything. Otherwise, you will miss a lot of stuff in this game. There's always something hidden in every tiny little detail. Just like if you play Skyrim, you'll know what to do. So don't miss anything, okay? And then move on. Alright, so we appear to have done it now. So let's look at my map, see where we got to go. Straight ahead. So I usually get a torch out. I could do the you know, the light one, but I'd have to keep switching them off my fiery one, wouldn't I? Right, keep using this the whole time. Right, now we've now done the whole area, okay? Because that's our way back. All right, so now we've just got that one to go. All right, Wensleydale. All right, so we've got to go to our right, go round. Oh. I didn't realise that was water. I'll put the weapon away, go a bit quicker. Alright. That's a bit lower there, that's water. Yeah, it would be nice if they did water. Maybe they'll do that one day, I doubt it. Right, that could be Wensleydale over there. I don't know why I call it Wensleydale. What is it actually called? Wendesel. Very close, wasn't it? I mean, it's not bad for a guess. Right, Wensleydale. Are you enjoying it so far? It all seems rather quiet. Am I underwater? I am underwater. No, I'm not underwater. I'll tell you what, that's something I have noticed in this game, and it was in the original, is, see this effect here? The visual effects in Oblivion used to hang around too long, sometimes really for quite a long time, and it looks like, because not too much of the original code has been changed, some of those old bugs are still in the game, because if we look in our inventory, if we look at our magic and our effects, it's our normal things. There's no additional one. So why is there that bubbly thing on me? Okay. So I have noticed that when I've been seeing somebody else do the tutorials and just the opening bit, which I did, because I'm trying not to watch people go further than I have. Right, this is a trap. Okay, which I do believe goes down and spikes you to death. So you can't go around the edge. That's something I learned with Wendy, and my original character is you can go around the edge of it. These do weigh a little bit, that's the only trouble. So if you get a lot of these, unfortunately they're going to weigh you down. But so I might drop a lot of them at home and just keep a couple on me at a time. Right, okay, they do see you really easily, don't they? Right, you see me now, so I might as well come out into the open. It does seem to be difficult though, when I hit them. They seem to break. Oh, my apparel broken down. Yeah, they do seem to get you, don't they? Right, one more. Right, I'm trying to get it aimed precisely. No. Oh, I give up. I wonder if I can block it. Oh, I can't wait any longer. I should have just gone in and swiped him one. Right, okay. Map. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you can remove that as well, by the way. Right, okay, so we're there. There's some stairs there. Heal or pass time. Good idea, Ghost. Right. What would that do? Would that fill my health? Can't remember if I knew that or not. Hence the stunned reaction when I saw it. Right, let's have a look, see how my equipment is. So I still haven't got a repair hammer. I might have to change outfits again, because at least this one's got two. It's better than nothing, isn't it? Any? I'll tell you what, I'll wear that one and sell the. Oh, can wear. Oh yeah, you can wear a ring in each hand, by the way. Those lovely furry gloves. Oh, they're cute, aren't they? It's the kind of thing I would say. Pants. Tell me there's nothing else I can replace there. Greaves? Greaves? What about Greaves? Pants. Well, they're actually the same. These are 100 though, so let's just have that one on. Oh, yeah, oh. Well, it's not a bad fit. Right, where am I going? I'm going to make a change and do it so we can just get a one button map thing. Oh, did I just go straight out in the open without thinking? I might have done. At least it staggers him a little bit. Right, don't forget the weapons drop. That will affect magic. What will? What? I don't know what I just said. Sorry for my brain's a bit dense, but you know, I'm trying to see a doctor about that. But that will affect magic. What? Healing? A pile of broken lockpicks. Yeah, I do have auto attempt. Yeah, the auto attempt. Yeah. I don't know. It seems to not let the other one fall, which is probably a good idea. Wow, didn't know I had a cola bottle there. Let's go down there a minute. Did you hear that? That gate shut just behind me. Now, I don't know if I said on my last stream, but somebody, the same person that put up the level, made it extremely, then went up to this and pressed all 6 buttons, so all the enemies were higher level, and he did all of them at once. I wasn't that stupid when I first did it. I just pressed a button to see what that effect would happen, because I've got a little bit of brains. So I pressed 1, had a look to see what the effect was. I'll show you it now. Alright, and open the door. Although I may have just trapped myself, I have trapped myself. Right, I'm starting to use my thinking cap a little bit more. You can buy that, it's only $1.99 on the store that I have. That was a joke. I think you probably all gathered that from the lack of originality that I normally have and stuff. Right, okay, so you know, there's 6 of them, and is it 6? Yeah, 6. Actually, is it showing that that one's open? Wow, ish. Well, it isn't showing that one's open. Is it? No, it's not open. Alright, okay. So do one at a time, therefore making it easier for yourself. So I couldn't remember if the bottom one was the front one or not. Alright, so there's another one there. Look, you're not aware of me, so I'll whip one of these off. Therefore making it nice and easy, although we kind of sort of past that. I will make some potions in a minute. Right, potion of sorcery. Right, okay. Right, last one, middle one. So when you come in here, don't press all the buttons. Sneak is increased. So we definitely know. So, see, I'm still in water apparently. The zombies are more deadly than the skeletons, and they can give you a nasty disease. I would not think an axe to be blunt. Yeah, that's a fair point, Ghost. I haven't put the iron one on now. We're skilled at light armor, apparently. I mean, don't quote me on that, but apparently, see, I could put that on, but it's only my gloves that are broken, and oh, it is the fur thingy. Oh, sorry, Ghost. I did. Oh, well, in that case, I will put it on now because I've just realised that everything else is broken. Thank you, Ghost, for telling me that. I'm very tempted to go with the lace pants, although it's 90% for that. So actually, where is my total defence? 20. Right. Okay. Okay. Well, thanks, Ghost. Very sensible of you. Excellent. I really appreciate that because, man, that is... I need some hammers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, although don't quote me on that, because, you know, it's copyrighted. So it looks like that hasn't been fully discovered. So let's go in there. Sorry, there. Which could be up there. So let's get this. You can... reach these. We have a very long reach apparently. Did we do all the others? We didn't do all the others, right? I like to do every single one because it's all added to our experience. And I don't know why I keep crouching when they're bearing down on me because I can't move as fast. I'm gonna get all the bone meal. I will craft some weapons at some point, but sorry, not some potions, but I'll do it in a minute. Let's try and get a bit further back, away from the light. See if we can see the vicious next one. Is there something in there? There is. I can just see a very small shadow there. Managed to get him. Right, this is what, you know, it's what a mage should do. Keep it ranged, keep it ranged. Right, get out of that. Right, that's it. Oh, look at him, it's a flyer. There's a flyer, that one. What's that? Does that say there? I've been leveled up. Great, okay, all I need now is a bed. But yeah, visual effects still hanging on. They should have fixed that. Right, so I want to see if I can go around to that bit, which could be up ahead. Looks like it's up there. Hang on, I'm trying to... That's that way. I'm trying to do each bit separately. And then to my left. Oh, I think I came in there, but I just didn't go right to the end. Is that what it is? Oh no, we didn't actually go in there. Oh, right, oh, say, so when I came in here, I can't go back. Wow, that's... Don't know how I feel about that. Did I open them all? Did I get that in there? I did. We get to go in and check each one. Because someone got things right. We haven't done the last one. So it won't take too long. But you know, I'm trying to be conspicuous. Right, that click means it was the one that's not opened. It's going to be a parter. What do you mean by a parter? Is that last one not open? Looks like the last one doesn't open. Well, there's some secret trick behind it. Oh, it just... Oh, it did open something, but it just had that. The chat cut off, did it? Alright. The chat cut off, did it? I mean... Well, put a message in now. And we'll see if it comes up. Right, we got to go to... I'm trying to work out exactly where I'm going. To the right and then left. Oh, no. Oh, well, I got... Didn't know I had a door key. Right, okay. It cut off your message. It's not very nice, is it? I'd get a good severe kicking. So I think in here, not 100%, but I think in here is where, oh yeah, there's one of these things, the, what do you call it, Varla stones inside that cage. So there is a switch for it. Because I did it with Wendy. That's why we're doing this, so we catch up with what Wendy was doing. So I could just continue with Wendy. You know, because this is like my... what's flipping behind me? Sorry about the flipping. But I do want all this bone meal. Because I think it's damaged health, but I could be totally wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. An old man, I don't know what he's doing. I mean, some say I can be a bit awesome at times, the way I work out these games. I don't know, I'll leave you to judge that. I'm not an expert at judging. I'm trying to get better though. Yeah, it's almost like when they move, your stuff misses. I can see the reason for that. Just can't understand it. Right, okay. Okay, so we appear to have done all that, but we can't go through there apparently. But it didn't look as though there was much in there. I think I wandered in like a cloud, and so we've got to somehow get that thing up here. And I think there's an upstairs bit because we can't. Oh, it's up there. So we've got to find the way up there. Is there a way up there? Is there any switches? Right, let's have a look through here, see if that leads up. I think we've got to go up to the higher level. But I'm not sure if it's this way. Let me check my map. No, it doesn't look as though it's here. Is it here, I wonder? But yeah, it's going to be up. Oh, right. Let's get this. There's probably somebody here. Let's get these. I know, you know, I do like. That's why I like coming in here, because you get a nice lot of these. So, you know, it kind of lasts you for a while. So it's a good idea to do these. Don't forget to look in these little recessed bits, because there's usually something hidden in some of them. Not everyone, but it is always a good idea to look. Sometimes they do sneak some in. So I tend to make sure I look at every single one. How's it going? It's going okay so far. We seem to be surviving. But yeah, we started off with about 50 lockpicks, so as you can see, they go down pretty quick. Right, we've got to lift that. You can knock these out, I think, with a bow as well. I would aim at the top bit. Okay, because I find if you hit the cage below it, it won't come out, obviously. Right, okay. That's okay, NJ. I don't even know what I said. Right, so it's not that. There's a way of getting upstairs, and I can't remember where it is. Oh, I'm encumbered. Right, okay. Okay, good. Thanks very much. Right, yeah, I'm only carrying 2 things. It looks like they have made a change. It has started off slightly higher, and it could be that it goes up a little bit higher each one. So over time, you eventually get a... So it looks like they might have. So I think I'm gonna keep. Well, I'm gonna keep that because I'll have to drop the blue suede shoes. I'll get rid of the lace pants. So we're 2 under now. Right, let's do some crafting, because depending on how much they weigh, you know, some of them, you know, might be 0.5. or 0.3. You put a load of them together and it makes it lighter. Hang on, where's the mortar and pestle? Let me move it across to here. Seems to be the weight one. Well, I think I got it on my hotbar. I'm thinking, right. Let's do say some. What about feather would be a good one. No. So what I do is click on it. If it doesn't give you two options, then you can't do it. So I like to click on them one at a time. Okay. It does say is applied. There are some weightless mods for Skyrim even on console. Right. Okay. So there is a. So just flick through like that. In the old one, you just have to keep putting things in, taking it out, putting. Whereas now they actually give you, you know, positive and negative effects. So I generally go through and just see if there's any that's got more than one. All right, like that one. That's resist disease. So I know that's a good. I know I can make a potion with that. Got to have two. More obviously you do. And one thing I have noticed is it actually highlights in blue which one is compatible with it. Okay, so I may have come out of that by mistake. Now the retort, I've got to try and remember what the retort does. I always forget which one it is. Oh, I just dropped it, didn't I? Thick as a plank. Let me press on that. I think I can't remember if it does. Right, it increases the magnitude of positive effects. They made some mods that reduced to get rid of the weight on items. Yeah, that's they tend to do that. So it increases positive effects. So let's concentrate. So let's try that again. By pressing that one. Right, filters, right, okay, so I'm trying to think all the time. Wouldn't believe it, would you? So let's do say health, that's always a good one, isn't it? Right, we've got 2 there, 3. So we can do all 3. Alright, and then do a potion, and keep going until it runs out. Alright, when you got 1 you can't do it. So we can press and hold, it gets rid of that one that we just selected. And we can go back to there and enjoy the next one. So we've got some health ones, we want some maybe water breathing. Oh, don't forget to take that one off before you start. Okay, so if you're going to go into here, make sure all the things are zeroed like that, so when you click on them only those show up. Alright, and then do one at a time. And then you need more than one, you see. Right, there's nothing on that, and there's nothing on that. You can walk on water, and this is well. So let's do say fatigue. So there's a lot of fatigues, right? So if we do restore fatigue and move along, see that one is in blue, which so we didn't have this in the original one. So all these here all do fatigue. So remember that all these foods like apples, flowers, all that kind of stuff, all of these, they all do fatigue. And you can keep adding if you haven't got enough. Always good to do all 4 because it will improve it. I mean, I could untick that so we got a little bit of supply of each. So I could do say that one, that one. That one. It's a good idea to do 4, just so you get the strongest you can. This is still only 6 points. Alright. And then maybe that one. Although if I eat that, I wonder if it unlocks stuff. I think it just unlocks it bit by bit. Let's do a tomato. Did I do a tomato? Oh yeah, also this thing flicks across as well, I notice. So it kind of does that. It's I don't know if I like that. How do you? Oh, right. So sorry I'm taking too long, but I'm just trying to get rid of some of these because it make me lighter. So I'm trying to do things I've got a lot of, so I've got a few spare. So I don't use too many of them because I haven't got many. Got loads of rice apparently. Right, I'm going to do that for a minute. Right, and then reset the filter and see if there's anything else. Well, it only does positive effects, so I think that'll do for a minute. I don't want to take all day doing this. Don't worry about it, RayRay. It's all good. Okay. It might increase the stats. I think it increases the stats or the strength, but it also unlocks more stuff. So the higher the level you go, it gradually unlocks the others. So eating doesn't have any effect at all. If you eat it, it just do that effect on you. So it's probably not a good idea to go eating the stuff because it doesn't reveal new news. There's no news like good news, is there? And of course you like bad news. So good. Right, so we came into the Canosel. So this is Wendesel. All right, so it looks like that might lead somewhere. Which could lead out, in fact. So how do we get out there? Extended stream. Oh, was it 6:30 already? All right. Okay, I'm having too good a time to stop, to be honest. And although, you know, my poor tummy is going to moan, I'm very tempted to ignore the tummy. I've got to go shopping though later, so I don't want to be too late. So if I take too long, I'll be too late to have me dinner and do the shopping. Oh, still got to go upstairs. I've got to find this upstairs bit because I do want that Varla stone. There should be a bit that goes up. Ah, here it is. Hello. Yeah, get back. Does not bother me if it's extended. Oh, thanks, Goose. It really means a lot to me, that. So you press that lifts that. Okay, we'll go back for that in a minute. And then we'll see what's behind this wall. Right, it's Sancremathi. So, you know, it's a bit like Skyrim, where, you know, it's got like, oh, you go into the mine, then you go into the, you know, the deadly mine, then the lair, you know, so it's kind of like that, and it kind of goes like, yeah, as it gets a more complicated name, there's more. So, what we'll do is we'll get that stone, and we could just, you know, jump over here. I tend to drop onto these little ledges because, you know, I'm a genius. And then we pick up a Varla stone, which is you can sell. I make huge amounts of money, although probably only get about 300 or 400. All right, so let's get that first. All right, and then find the way back out. Now, can I work that out from the map? Yes, I can. So what we do is we go along there, go down there. So I find that's why I find this so easy to navigate, this map. It's, you know, it really is, isn't it? It's really easy to navigate. Yeah, you know, you kind of get used to which is the raised bits and which is the high bits. Right, okay. So it could be the last bit. I don't know. So as it gets more complicated, Varla best to recharge all enchantments. I'll tell you what. Let's look at the item a minute, just to remind myself of what the Varla stone does. Okay, because it will tell you what it does. So if we, yeah, it's destroyed on use, absorb a power. I do believe that if you use it, it restores all your magika. So let me just check that. So as I say, you can click on that and close all these up, so it's quicker to get through. So we'll close that one up. Magic. Let's have a look at this a minute. Enchanting. That's sigil stones. If you do this, No, that don't do it. One of them tells you about those stones. Oh yeah, there is fame and fame and all that in this as well. What's fencing? Oh yeah, that's the yeah. There should be one here that tells you about those stones. Is it that? Ah, yeah, here we are. So Welkynd, so a Varla stone, those expensive ones, right? They are used to recharge all enchanted weapons in your. Oh right, okay. Oh, I see. So the Varla stones are for enchanting, and the Welkynd stones are for restoring your magika. Okay, right, I got it now. I thought it was the other way around. Okay, all right, thanks, Ghost. Yeah, you corrected me there. I sometimes get mixed up on, Varla, Ayleid. It's completely different, isn't it? And, it's easy. You thought it'd be easy to spot, but A and a V. It's just it's the same letter to me. Right, where was I? Yeah, it's a bit annoying having to do this, isn't it? Right, so we got to go through the Wensley Dell, which is going up apparently. Right. They've been nerfed in Skyrim, yeah. Yeah, with every one of the Elder Scrolls, they completely look at it with a fresh pair of glasses, in my case. So they don't say, oh, let's try and repeat what that is, but add more. They say, right, let's start from scratch. Still the same kind of things, but what we want to. Oh, hang on, the mic just got pulled out. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sometimes I accidentally play with this stupid thing, and I accidentally pulled this plug out sometimes. I try not to, but it's just wire hanging around. I know what you're saying. Why don't I get a a thing which yeah, these are really slow. You can just walk through these, no problem at all. Oh, that's a lovely Ayleid crown there. Belly crawl time. I don't think you can't belly crawl in this. Right, so this is one where there's 4 different exits and they all got traps. Except that one. Right, I'm completely demoralised now. So let's go, yeah, that one. See, I can obviously see that's a dead end there. Alright, which is probably what I just came, to be honest. But I hadn't actually. Yeah, I'm going to run out of these, aren't I? Because you try and kind of preempt it. Oh, is that a couple? I mean, that was slow, but I still time. I just think they should have done the sensitivity a bit less. So sometimes, something to get you, don't they? It's like they never miss, do they? I hate games that they never miss. It's got this. In the earlier games like Morrowind, they used to miss sometimes. It was like a roll of the dice, except you couldn't see the dice. See, if you're wondering why I'm not sure about what I'm picking up, it's because when I see it bright, I keep thinking that's the thing that's unhighlighted. And the dark one is the one that's highlighted, because in Oblivion when it was dark it was highlighted. In this they reversed it, so therefore sometimes I get stuck between which is which. That's why you sometimes see me pick up the wrong item. Wait 1 hour for what from me? Health or? Alright, so usually you can, if you partly undone it, you can kind of get an idea of where possibly it is. So it's like that's a dead end there. Okay, so I know that's a dead end. Alright, so we go in here. Never mind, I regenerate faith. Right, so we haven't been in there, but this one here, which could be that one there, it looks like another dead end. So I tend to, doesn't look at, you know, well, it does look like there's something there, but at least they're really easy to avoid these. Seems to be hard to duck these. Oh look, you've landed right up there. But yeah, I always, yeah, it's reversed. So if you're an old style player like what I am, you know, play the original, it's slightly the opposite way. So I was getting confused by that all the time, where I thought it was the darkened one, which is the proper one. So I am getting caught out by that sometimes. But yeah, it's really easy to get past this. Could have made it a little bit more difficult. Don't make it more difficult. So we've done that. One more to go. I mean, you can do it like that. I don't know if it helps really. I mean, I could go like that. It'd be even easier, wouldn't it? But it basically, as soon as that first one swings, you've got loads of time. Still got the water effects then. Right, ready? Right, okay. So this could be the final bit, possibly. I don't know. But they're just like Oblivion. They take a long time to get through, don't they? Oops, we're done. Peace out. What's done? What is it finished? Is it finished? I'm going to try and finish Vilverin before I leave, okay? Because you know, I don't want to, you know, be hanging around, you know, with a half-complete dungeon. That's senseless, isn't it? So I'm trying to get my chat back up. Is it stopped? Let me check my stream in a minute. It does seem to be going. I am looking for a bed actually. If the mic does accidentally pull out, if you could just tell me if it goes kind of, you know, quieter.
Who's that?
Shh. It's still running. Okay. Right, there's someone here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Right, I'm going to do a sneak attack on him this time.
Whatever it was is gone now.
Oh, there's a bed there. Oh, look at this. Step in softly, be hiding in the shadows. You do everything in your power to remain undetected. You become an apprentice of sneaking. Your sneak attacks are now even deadlier. I like this because it didn't tell you this in the first one. You had to look that up in your book or in your booklet. So that's really nice changes. I mean, I could put poison on. How do you do your inventory? Right, I'll see if I got a potion. It's a good idea to go across here because they're the most expensive things. Have I got anything? Potion of illness. It says damage health on self. I think that means that on that person, so it damages the thing that it's applied to. So I used to think when I first played this that this was damaging my health all the time. But if you put this on, it does say it's going on the weapon, therefore it's not damaging. So I misunderstood that, but that's because I'm thick as a plank. And you know, I hadn't played this sort of game before. It was too complicated. Wow, it's not showing up, is it? Wow, he's tremendously strong, isn't he? Oh no, is it? Oh no, it's showing the ghost behind it. That's what was tremendously strong. Oh god. There's a ghost. The ghosts are really strong. They are immune to physical attacks. God, this guy's strong, isn't he? But yeah, the ghost very strong. There's a leather bracelet there. I'm going to take it. Although I may have took the wrong one. I'll take the copper realm. Oh, no, not worth much. Right, there's a thing behind me. We have to use magic. We can't use anything else. Right, I'm almost panicking now. but I'm trying to pull through it. Oh, that's the wrong way. But ghosts, yeah, somebody tried to kill a ghost and they didn't have any magic. Yeah, they ran and ran and ran. The ghost kept following them right out into the open. So what somebody did Vilverin, because I know Vilverin-ish. So I wanted to see how they cope with the ghost. I forgot it was immune to, you know, when I did it with Wendy, I'd forgotten that they're completely immune to all physical attacks. Right, I'm going to level up. Level 4, okay, right. So this is our health. So it's good I did a flip. I've noticed when you click it, the first time it goes away, and then you've got to click it again for it to come up. So I do need a lot of health, so I'm going to put some into health. Can you do 3 of these, by the way? So these 2 are already quite high. Agility. Slightly increase your maximum fatigue and defines how quickly you regenerate. So I could actually put some points in that. Just so it'll be a little bit better. Luck, it affects everything. Okay, so you know it could be a chance of a critical hit or anything. So it's always a good idea to put a little bit in that. But in a minute I'm going to kind of build up my strength and whatever, because we're kind of a battle mage. And I do want to increase my health. So I might concentrate on these 3 a minute, as well as that. Yeah, I'll probably do this one. I wouldn't mind more more fatigue as well. So I'm going to do that. Right, okay. Right, there's a few items here, so make sure you look hard at this place. There's a lot of stuff around here. Lots of stuff like that. So there's a novice one of those. There's lock picks, so it's very easy to miss this. Right, so I would definitely say, and this is the key to get out, I do believe as well. It might be the key to one of those occasions we couldn't get through. Maybe that door that shut behind us, for instance. There's an undelivered letter. Let's read that. Luke, my friend, I apologise that I have not written before now, and pray that you worry not. How could you have known that your patrol would stumble across my outing at the cemetery? There was no denying my deed, a sack full of limbs and grave sale still fresh on my boots. With your men standing by, what choice was there but to pursuit, lest they suspect your own true nature? Truly, I am glad it was you to expose me, and not another whose spellfire may have missed my escape so wildly. My new haven provides safety and bodies to work on. Whether these long dead or hapless bandits, I will be content here for some time, though I dare not yet to say where. Cure for Corsu, and I know that when the time it comes, I shall return to live again in our beloved Daggerfall. Until then, Captain Courteous, remain vigilant and always hidden. So that could be a character that was in the Daggerfall game. I'm going to take that one in case that's useful for anything. I'll try and get that. It's good that it highlights what it is. So I'm not sure, Oh, look at that. I'm not sure if I can take that. So let's look at my inventory. Oh, hang on. What is my weight at the moment? 212. So I've only got about 13. So I can't pick up that. I would like to pick that up. So I can't pick that up, unfortunately. Is it better than what I'm wearing? Because I have got one of those on at the moment. I will get slightly more money. Yes. Yeah, so if I put that in there, I could pick up the better one. Alright, so yeah, it's a good idea to do that. That's it. Okay. yeah, so that's a good way of doing it. Upgrade, doing your gear without having to use a repair hammer. It's a good idea to do that. Right, okay, let's. We're nearly there, I think. So I think that is the shortcut out. All right, because we've come from that one onto that. So I think this is the shortcut out now. If you click, it actually centers on your character, which the first one didn't do. Am I going the right way? Let's do clairvoyance. Yeah. All right, and then that will be it for today. So this is the key to get out. So yeah, there's kind of shortcuts out. I couldn't remember if there were shortcuts out or not, but it looks like there is. It's been a while since I've done it. So this is back to Vilverin. So if we go to the map, you'll see where that is. So if we do this, okay, you'll see that there's the exit. So there is shortcuts going out. So we just got to go round and turn right. Okay, so we go round, turn right. Don't forget check. Obviously this is a different way, so don't forget to check that. And then it drops down. So there was a way there, but we couldn't get to it because it was up there. So this is a shortcut out. All right, and then this is the way out. I think I will finish my mage assassin run, then try my hand at Oblivion. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it, Goose. I mean, there are things in Skyrim which are better, but I think you'll find some of the quests in it are really great fun. It's not quite so up to date, and as Oblivion. Sorry, in Skyrim, there's more to do in Skyrim, but oh, God, for a minute there, I thought we had a crash. Okay, so yeah, I didn't save at all there. Let's do a save right now. So I might keep the original RayRay one, just for I don't know, just for a look at them now and then, just for a laugh. Right, I've done a lot of saves. It's probably I like keeping some of the earlier saves sometimes. So let's keep a little bit of RayRay because what a handsome chap he is. So let's go over that one, which now jumps to the top. I didn't put the new armor on. See, notice how if you take it off and put it in something else, obviously, sorry, we don't see Wendy. Oh, let's give her a bit of dignity there. Let's put that on for a minute. But yeah, I thought there was light, medium, and heavy. So I'm gonna have to check on whether there was light, medium, heavy. It could be we may not have found a medium weapon armor, but it looks like, going by the info on the new one, it looks like it's only light and heavy, but I thought there was 3 levels. I thought it was medium as well. Right, I won't borrow anything else, hats or anything like that for a minute. She was not naked, had on her swimsuit. Yeah, even though, look, I've got my hands down by my side, and she looks attractive, by the way. Alright, even though I've got my hands down by my side like that, right, when you go into the menu there, she sometimes got her hands up. Maybe because that was the last thing she had. I don't know what it is. Might be just a stance. I mean, it didn't look attractive. It looked far more attractive than raided. I know, it's close in, isn't it? But it has the essence of Ray because he got the part in. And I used to have a part in before I lost my hair. Alright, so that's that. Skill wise, we're kind of halfway up. Well, just over halfway. So blunt, very slowly going up. That's because we're using a lot of magic. Illusion is not really going up. Mysticism. So it looks like we've gone up. Yeah, we've gone up at least a little bit on that. Speechcraft, we haven't gone to the next level yet, which means your disposition more slowly. What's that? It decreases more slowly over time when trying to persuade a character. Right, okay. Oh, you can rotate once for a free persuasion when you get to journeyman. And oh yeah, when you get to master, right, disposition no longer decreases over time when trying to persuade a character, and disposition is less impacted by the most disliked action. By the time I got to the end of the first Oblivion, which I still haven't got to the end yet, but I did the main mission. Because I'd done that main mission, everybody was happy about it. And most of the places where I went, especially in the towns, they automatically were always smiling all the time. I thought that was great. So that's our stats. We're better than that. We're still called awesome. They still got the awesome build. There's Wendy, and she looked attractive, especially in the evening gloom. There we are. There's the Ayleid thingy. We should have got the power really. I don't think I did that, but if you go up here, this increases your magika. I may have pressed the wrong button there. Take care and be safe. Thanks, guys. So if we now go to magic and go to here, we now have that. It fortifies magicka. Yeah, it's 50 points. It does it for 300 seconds. So that that's quite a bit. That's about what, 6 minutes, something like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm counting them right today. There we are. So that's Wendy. We just did Vilverin. We're almost caught up entirely with what Wendy did. The next ones we have to do are Fort Usak and something else. But I'll tell you what. Let's make our way to Weynon Priory next. Because I do believe that we went to Weynon Priory at some point. It's lowering magic damage, is it? Okay, yeah, I still didn't. I could have sworn there was repair hammers in that place, but it could be it was one of the other places I went when I was doing Wendy. Because she did pick up some hammers. I mean, we've done all this. I'll just see if I missed anything in a minute. Because there are kind of boxes, barrels, all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't mind finding a repair hammer. By the time I got to my my level 36 character or 35, my hammers would last for about 8 to 10 times. I could use it. So I could repair it over 100. The maximum is 125. So I was really good at doing that. Yeah, the sideways thing. So I don't know. Does people like these things being shown up in the distance? I think that's an unmarked one. So we don't know what that is until it gets close enough. So yeah, I don't know, but I think it's got a nice little addition. There's Slaughterfish. Is that one still alive? It looks like it's still alive. Let's see if we can kill that thing. I wonder if it works while you're in water, because would it have no effect? Oh no, it does. He is near the water. Right, good idea to get these for the scales, obviously. But yeah, it's like you go along and you push down a little bit. It takes a little, a second or so to actually push through it. I don't know, because at first I thought there was something wrong. I couldn't push through it, but yeah, that's deliberately done. So we'll leave it there. We'll do central on our character. I didn't realise either on my first play that that having heavy armour on something was not good for a mage. Loads of stuff I didn't know. So thank you all for coming in today. I think I'll get everybody. Better not leave it too long. I have got to go shopping. Okay, so thank you all for coming in. Really appreciate everyone. I'm trying to do my best. I'm going to try and not waffle on about things so much, although I probably still will. So yeah, thank you to Ghost57. Thanks, Ghost, for helping me out. I really appreciate it. I really do. I know I'm pretty crap on some things. I freely admit that. I'm not great at things. I'm just good at some things. So hopefully you can help me. If you can, then yeah, I'll miss that. Thank you, Karim, for coming as well. Thank you very much. So that for Ghost as well. NJ. I know you can be a bit critical of me sometimes, Ghost, and I don't do what you say and all that lot, but I really do appreciate it. Neptunescape, thank you very much, Neptunescape, for coming in. I'll try and thumbs up everybody if I can. Jeffrey Giordano, thank you very much for coming in. It's always good to see you. The Adoring fan, I will be the arena champion one day. Maybe when we're slightly stronger on our first attempt at our first opponent. And another thing you can do in the arena is you can bet on fights. You don't have to fight. You can go in, be an observer, I think it's upstairs or something, and you can observe the fight from above, bet on one of them, and you've got a 50-50 chance. Can I let you know if things break or health is low? You can tell me if things break or my health is low? Yes. But yeah, if there's things I don't know, like a quest thing, or I got to do this, you know, I'd like to be a kind of blind. I might remember some, but I might not remember others. So if I want help, I'll ask. Okay. Thank you, Carl the Wrestling Guy. Thank you, Carl the Wrestling Guy. Nice to see you too. Adoring fan. I can't wait to get you. Rod Risen. Thank you very much, Rod Risen. And thank you very much to Sunarinder Sadhu. Thank you very much for coming in as well. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope I didn't miss anybody at the end. I'll just check if anybody nipped in at the end. I did NJ. Yeah. So thank you all for coming in. If I did miss anybody, I will put it into chat. Okay, this is our character. We are a Briton, we're a battle mage, we are Lord, we have the awesome build. I wonder if it shows the details of that. No, it just makes my hair go funny. That was all the said something. That was all the said. All that said something. Okay, thanks, Ghost. So this is our stats. If you want to see those are our major skills. So I thought the change to light armor would be a good one because we are kind of, you know, half and half. So that's my stats if you're interested. That's our factions. We haven't got any factions. Arena is a faction. Thank you, Ghost. And then that's all our stuff. Now I think I've got like 200 and something. I don't know, somewhere it says locations. I did about 200 and something locations, and I thought I'd got most of them, but there's the odd one that I'm finding. Not sure where it is, but it's going to come a bit more detailed. So yeah, I'm trying to find those last locations and quests on my original play, which I'll do now and again, but I'll probably concentrate on this now. I'll see you on Thursday with The Witcher 3. I want to kind of finish The Witcher 3 as soon as possible, so I may rush through it a little bit, and even, you know, at the expense of, you know, I want to do Kingdom Come Deliverance, because that's a really good RPG as well. Places I found 4. Alright, thanks, Ghost. I didn't hear. Oh yeah, I'm looking for locations. It said places. Got caught out by that. Thank you very much. I'll see you all next time. We're now all Wendy instead of Ray, although we still have to save. So we're now Wendy Battlemage. That was your vote, so I went with it. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody. And if you enjoyed it, hit that like and subscribe button, especially if you haven't subscribed. And yeah, it looks great. The graphics now look great. The game was already well loved by everybody, so this is a great improvement, and let's hope they get rid of those bugs as soon as possible, and hopefully the long-standing ones definitely get rid of those, like game crashing. Must get rid of the game crashing. So far we've been all right, but in on my old Oblivion, I just did a thing, and 2 of my saves were broken, which is you know, one was like half an hour before the other. I loaded the first one and it broke. Okay, then I did the second one and that one broke. So now I've got to go back to the one before. So as I've gone through in the old version, it has caused increasing problems of crashing, where I can't load my saves. It just suddenly crashes as it's trying to load. Well, it didn't crash, sorry. It just stops loading and doesn't continue. So I am finding that it seems to be getting worse as I go through. So hopefully you won't get that in the new one. Bye for now. I'll see you all next time, and take care. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Bye for now. Bye. Oh, I think I went pretty well for a change. I thought we weren't going to do it anymore. Sorry. Okay, I may go back to doing it now. I wouldn't do it if I was you, Ray. People think you're stupid. Oh, that's fair point. Oh, Ghost just agreed with that as well.